There we go. I think my internet's finally fixed. Ah. Nope. Looks like Wander's online. He's in the middle of restarting his computer.
User joined your channel.
There we go.
Guild Wars is frozen. Oh, there it is. Now it's back. That's good.
So I'm currently level 53.
What,
Awesome.
they added a Grent's Regalia outfit?
Yep, they did.
That's different. I wish they brought back the other
Well, they
characters.
had.
Flame Legion worships Gaarix God. One of us gets to be a godslayer.
Interestingly, the
currently
biggest
level-
hassle of leveling up a profession is to continually go back to the guy that lets you pick up your auction house items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually going there now to pick up money. I've been selling a lot of the jewel crafting stuff that I had made. I don't need it.
Okay, so we're gonna do personal story stuff today, probably?
Are we?
Yeah.
I
I
think
think
so.
we're doing that first. Because
Yeah.
if we can get up to the level 50 plot line, then it moves the story along.
Okay.
Now the question is, what order do we want to go with? We're gonna have a series of quests that help you get the feel.
We'll just do Order of Whispers. Everybody says it's the most fun.
I mean, it's only fun because you have Tybalt.
Wouldn't we just do everything in the order that it came out in?
Well, there are three orders: the Vigil, the Order of Whispers, and
Oh,
the
like an
the-
organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like sort of the militarists who all of their quests that are in the later part of the game. What happens is what order you join actually colors the type of quests that you get later on. So if you're part of the Vigil, then you mostly do like seek and destroy kind of missions. You go out, you have to defend positions or kill things. If you choose the Order of Whispers, there's more. I don't really even know how to describe theirs. There are sometimes when you have to talk with people and do covert operative kind of things, but usually it's assassinations and stuff. And then the Priory is about lore and artifacts. So they go around interacting with ruins and ancient relics, and usually something bad happens, and then you have to fight stuff anyway. But, yep.
So
that's
someone
pretty much
sent me
it.
about 6 gold, so I was able to max out the entire. I was able to max out the entire cooking tree up to 300, then drop cooking and got jewelry. I got a jeweler up to 236, and I was able to get leather working up to 30.
Okay. Sounds good.
I couldn't
So what level are you at,
afford
then?
buying the titanium or whatever the last metal type is
Yeah.
needed for jewel crafting.
It gets pricey.
So I stopped up to the gold tier of crafting because it was too much gold to actually
platinum
buy
is
what I
after
needed to
gold.
continue.
So what level are you at right now? Because
53.
I
Yeah.
53.
So-
I'm okay at 51
think-
then.
I
I can
think
always
we'll-
use my boosts.
I think what we should do is probably just do personal story tonight. I'll toss more money at you because I've got 60 something. Maybe we'll head for 80, finish off our personal stories, and then be ready for Path of Fire. And then we can come back and do areas whenever we feel like it, but like they
Yeah.
start to get kind of repetitive.
It is so weird leveling up that much from crafting.
It is nice though, because like
I think last session I was 39, so I gained 14 levels in a couple hours of reading tutorials, basically.
Black powder. One spark and she explodes.
okay.
And obviously,
Just make
if
sure
like
keep
over the
playing.
course of playing the game, you'll get more materials to use for crafting. I only attempted crafting after I'd already leveled one character to max through the story, and that way I had a lot of material. But
Yeah,
I
I
think
did
that
not
was
have
bef-
materials. I couldn't even escape the first tier of leatherworking using items I actually had.
Yeah.
yeah, because you have to get that off of I don't know if animals provide leather. Maybe if you get some kind of scrap that you then refine using one of the kits.
I was gonna take a look at that.
For the most part,
the good
though, you
news is
just
my
get
internet
other
seems to be
clothing.
working correctly now.
Hey.
It seems to have just come down to a router reset, basically.
Huh. Yeah.
Which is frustrating because I kept talking about internet problems and it took this long for them to try resetting the router. It only happened after our internet went down for like a day, and he was like on the phone with Comcast dealing with all this other stuff. Because as per renter agreement, I can't go into like non-public parts of the house, which includes like they have all the internet stuffs in their room, so it's totally off limits to go near it. And all it had to do was reset the freaking router, and then ta-da! My internet's working. I haven't had a dropped frame yet.
I'm at your service.
Alright. I think the next part of our personal story was... Oh, not story. Story was just back in the Grove.
Yeah, well, we're like way back at the level 20 section.
30.
Oh yeah, it is level 30. I guess we got through more of it than I thought we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did 2 quest chains. So we had level 10 and level 20.
Nope.
Yeah, we pretty much
I'm
just
on the
did
wrong level.
our personal story choices. The ones with,
Should I just click on it?
Oh, I'm loading in, so...
Yeah.
Just wait one moment.
I forget. Do you have to be nearby?
No, we just have to be in the zone.
Yeah, and I'm not loaded into the zone yet. I will be, though.
Just don't remember it. Oh, were we going off? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Shell, you should... Yeah, you're here now.
Yep, I'm here. Okay,
Yep.
so do we start it?
I have become green.
A splinter in the flesh.
Oh, that's why my character looks weird. He's wearing a hood. How'd that happen? I don't want him to be wearing a hood. Why is he
Oh
wearing
yeah,
a hood?
you do have a hood.
There we go. Found it.
There's Kate. She's popped up out of nowhere.
Valiant, the pale tree summons you.
Is there a problem? It sounds like there's a commotion in the Invalos chamber.
Those are the emissaries of the 3 Orders of Tyria. There is a situation.
The Orders of Tyria? Who are they? And what's going on?
The Orders are organized groups that work against the Elder Dragons. The Vigil, the Derman Priory, and the Order of Whispers. Zaitan's might is growing. Its undead minions rise on the beaches of Kryta and the Tarnished Coast.
Why are the emissaries arguing? What am I walking into?
To the north, Overlake Haven is in danger of being overrun. The Lion Guard are outmatched by risen troops. We Sylvari realize that all life is intertwined. If Zaitan threatens one race, he threatens us all.
Then why are the Orders arguing? Why don't they just do something about it?
We think alike, you and I. Let us speak with the Mother Tree.
Get off your phone.
Quickly turn
I
up
mean,
volume a little
I'm not.
bit.
We're
little
not
bit.
doing anything.
There we go.
Was that like a really weird cutscene?
I just
Yeah,
saw myself.
it's like look over here.
Yeah, it was kind of like look over here. I guess you
No
took the
one's
lift
throwing
up.
away lives. Vigil soldiers are the best trained fighting force in Tyria.
Greetings, Valiant. Today you take the next steps on the journey of your wild hunt. Zaitan's forces are gathering at Overlake Haven. The Orders wish to defend the location, but their plans differ. Valiant, I name you to be my herald in this matter. The Grove can only back one of these plans. May your dream guide your decision.
I am honored, Mother Tree. I will do my best.
My name is Branthan. I represent the Vigil. We can have a platoon or raid at Overlake Haven immediately. Our soldiers can handle this situation. In the Vigil, we prefer to fight our enemies head-on. The best way to protect the Haven is to provide military force.
You're asking to risk countless lives. Herald, the Derman Priory proposes a far safer course of action. My name is Earworth. The Priory wants to utilize experimental munitions golems to destroy the undead. We'll have no soldiers on the field at all.
Completely untested munitions golems. You're the one risking lives. What if your golems fail?
And you, Emissary? You've been quiet through the whole argument.
I'm Kai, and I represent the Order of Whispers. I brought this situation to the Pale Tree's attention, but I'll leave the frontline fighting to the others.
Very well. Give me a moment to think this over, and then I'll decide.
Those voices stood out like crazy. I just played a game that heavily centers around a priory, where I'm pretty sure that it sounded like the guy that was talking about the priory had like the exact same voice. And I think that the woman's like, "You're the ones that are gonna get yourselves killed," was like the same. I think she's from Mass Effect.
Huh. I wouldn't be surprised. She does sound like someone from Mass Effect, actually.
So why can't we talk to Kai?
So what happens is they give you only 2 branching paths.
And then we choose at the end of this?
They've 3, I think they have 3 quests, but they only allow you to choose between 2 of the orders each quest so that you have a chance to... It forces you to choose at least one other one so that you're not constantly choosing the same faction every single time. So, do you want to go with Eoworth? I liked him more.
Sure. I don't really care.
Do you want to do the experimental golems or just fighting things, Keith?
I like doing weird gimmick stuff. I gotta say, I've said this before with the in our WoW series, but man, it is difficult to interpret what's going on when a conversation features like 15 different like landmark and organization names and stuff like that in every conversation. I'm like, oh man, I gotta decode this.
Excellent choice, Herald.
Okay, you've earned the right to complete it.
The Priory's plan.
Progress.
Scholar Keck and the munitions golems will meet you at the Overlake Haven.
Enjoy playing with your little toys, Eoworth. If it goes badly, the Vigil will be here.
What a nice lady. Everyone wants to hang out with her because she's so nice.
I know. That's one of the reasons why I don't really like the Vigil. They're just always like, "Murr." Bash
I'm
things
just trying to figure out what BioWare game she was in because that's a super recognizable voice for some reason. And I'm pretty sure she was yelling at me in that game too.
People get typecast.
Oh, we actually have to go to a new area for this one.
Oh,
well,
really?
that's fine. Won't take too long.
Oh, we have to go up into pretty much the human zone.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, hey, we can actually go out here. Do you want to go to
Hills.
Cratebane Haven Waypoint, and then we can go there? Okay. It's in the north.
No, we were just gonna walk all the way here from from here for immersion.
All way.
Immersion.
I hate games that make you do that.
Immersion.
Like, Keith, did you ever look at Albeit Online?
Nope.
Okay. That was
Isn't
one of
that
those
the game you
games
showed
that's
me
like...
and I was like, that looks like a phone game. And then I said no.
Yep.
A phone game?
I mean, it more or less was. They'd actually built it so it could be played on mobile.
Yeah, it was some RuneScape looking thing that looked like it was going to be some kind of like Facebook/phone crossover.
Now, remember, when we get to the zone, we should have either Keith or I activate it. So that we alternate.
So now I've got my blood specialization.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm 8 levels past that point.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Do I have mining equipment on this guy?
I guess you already had the waypoint?
We're doing. Yeah. I just go fast.
Which is odd because I thought Revenants didn't have anything to speed them up.
I don't. I just go fast. Part of it is
he's only a little bit ahead of me now. I think he just very immediately clicked on it and was just on, like going full speed. But I also thought he was way further ahead of me than he was because of the whole like part where you teleport from map to map and that covers some ground. Now Shell
really
is
like
actually
these...
fast. Come back here, you.
Well, that's because I have my rune on, or sigil, or signet. Signet. What am I saying?
Ow.
Signet.
Well, that was a bad idea. I just totally ate it.
Oh, did a ward get you?
I was following you, and it was a mistake, because you were not taking the ideal footpath to this location.
We're swimming across the lake.
No.
Well, it's because you guys can fly. So I just jumped off the ledges and lost most of my health to the fall below as I collided with the shoreline.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll do a short bit to get you gliding when we hit 80.
Yeah, if we can get you gliding. Oh, are any of these guys tameable? No. I can't get a blue moa yet. Sniffle.
Always got to get that MOA in every session.
I think there are ones for most of the regions.
I was actually trying to convince her to do a
an all ranger.
Yeah, we'd all
party.
play ranger and we'd kind of treat it like Pokemon. She wanted to be unique and was very, very angry about the idea.
I don't know if I'm necessarily going to use this character.
I'm sure the murder mob would have been really
expansion.
conducive to finding alive people and monsters to tame.
Well, you actually
You
the
can't kill
tameable ones cannot be
juveniles.
killed.
Okay, so should I start it since it has to be one of us or
Sure.
Keith?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll start it. Entering the bramble walls. Oh, that's a really pretty painting.
I mean, if you guys want to, you guys can just be the main ones, so I don't have to click on dialogue choices.
you just don't want to be bothered.
Well, I mean, like,
The
I'm
absolute
tired.
disdain.
I just don't care what gets chosen for the most part.
Wander's like, it's story time.
Here's the Herald now. Are we ready to proceed?
Be sure to observe.
Glad to see you, Herald. Here we stand, safe and sound above Overlake Haven, while the undead march on the field. We're outnumbered 20 to 1.
You sound cheerful despite the hopeless odds. Are the golems ready?
I'd say the odds are in our favor, actually. It doesn't take 1,000 soldiers to win a battle. It just takes one very smart researcher.
Priory explorers do a great deal of research into abandoned laboratories, ancient ruins, tomb crawling, dungeon running. Ah, that's the good life.
Yes, Keck, that would be quite enough. You see, Keck found the original schema for these munitions golems. He's very excited to see them in action.
As am I. Is everything ready to go? Those undead are getting a little too close for comfort.
Ah, yes, sorry. Allow me to explain. These golems were originally created for subterranean expansion. They enter a tiny tunnel and then explode, creating a widened area. Keck and I fitted these models with deployable landmines. We pilot them remotely, right into the massed undead below.
Sounds brilliant. Let's see how they work.
Don't worry. Quite safe up here, I assure you.
Was that guy clipping straight through the side of the castle for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
So those little
didn't
creatures
try-
are terrifying, right? They're like Langoliers.
Which ones?
The tiny people.
Oh, the Asura?
First of all, that mouth to neck ratio is like got issues. Like, how long do they have to chew when they eat food? Because their mouth is so much larger than their actual neck.
They're also quite talkative.
They must be really good at the Heimlich maneuver or something in their culture. Because they probably choke all the time.
Well, I apparently, you can't glide me here.
Ah, we're little golems right now.
I'm supposed to
Your
use this
little
weird
golems.
item, right?
Yeah, you become a
How?
golem.
I think it's only the person that started the instance gets the credit.
Wait, really?
Or not the credit, but the golem suit.
Oh, so
the
you
rest
guys are
of
just
us
gonna
play
be fighting
normal.
them and I'm
No.
gonna be the golem the whole time?
Yeah, I couldn't click on it at all.
I'm sorry. Okay, well now one of you guys choose it.
We couldn't. I was trying to do it first.
Oh, really?
Since this is your instance, you get it.
Alright. Golem time.
It's fine. I've got an army of the dead. It makes up for most things.
You fight dead with dead.
I also made the personal conversion from pink to green on my character.
Have to be different. Or conformists. I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, we're missing more.
They had to slash like half our level so we could do this.
Oh yeah. No, it is kind of humorous going back and like redoing personal story, because like I don't really bother with personal story on my normal characters, because
And we'll check on the interior.
Listen up, Lion Guard. These folk are from the Dermot Priory. With their help, we're gonna take back the Haven.
I don't know. Just the idea, the personal story is kind of neat, but like, I wish the execution had actually had less of a focus on like branching paths and more focus on just like actually just being a good story. Because that's what I really liked about Guild Wars 1. It had this like really nicely done story. A bit generic, but like it wasn't bad. Yep.
I
There's
feel
the
like
wall
I'm
guy.
just suiciding this entire mission because I get in, I might fight a couple guys, but as soon as I get hit by one of them, I explode. And maybe that's the point of this. But I don't know. I don't like having to reset all the time.
I think I remember liking the story on my char, but I only made it to like level 35.
Well, part of it is like the story is really amusing for the
the char story is a lot of fun.
Yeah, the racial stories are actually good.
It's a good thing we didn't do that one.
Huh? Which one?
The char. Yeah. But like the racial stories are actually rather good. It's just once you get into the main plot, it's just like, well, we still have to have that like feel of branching, but we don't really have the budget to make anything like substantial. So it's mostly just like kind of weird side missions. Like, I don't know. I wish they had actually just gone with like a straight up like fully done out story without like just kind of rolling generic side characters that you'll never see again for the most part. That's why I kind of don't care about the personal story. It's like I'd rather just have the story presented me on a platter.
Actually, depending on your personal story, you do see characters.
You do, but it never matters, and they don't remember you.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that they don't remember you.
Like that's what kills it for me. It's like, here's this character that you had this like great adventure with earlier.
So you're saying the game will just outright like contradict the story at some point?
Well,
yes.
Let me give an example. So my personal story for the Sylvari was a little bit different. It actually helped a duo called Paris and Tywin. They got like teleported into an evil magic mirror, and you got to see like Zaitan and his forces' origins and stuff. It was pretty cool. Much later in the game, you meet Tywin again, and it's funny because Traherne is explaining to you, oh yeah, she had this thing where she went into a mirror and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, Tywin, hey, remember when we did the mirror thing together? And she talks to you as though you weren't the one that saved her from it in the first place. And it's like,
Harold, wait! Look over there. Do you see that?
What? Ah! Necromancer.
My name is Stu. Goodbye.
Oh no, a necromancer! How mysterious!
He even comes with smoke bombs.
Utterly explosive! That should be all of them. Overlake Haven will be safe, with no loss of life. Magnificent work, Kect. The munitions columns serve their purpose admirably.
I'm extremely impressed, Earworth. The Dermot Priory is clearly an organization that values cleverness.
You're quite correct. And this is only a taste of what the Priory offers. Think of it. Shelves as high as an oak tree, filled with lore and wisdom.
Adventure, experimentation, ancient tombs rich with, exploration.
I see. Tell me, with your vast knowledge, could you identify that strange-looking creature on the road? I've never seen anything like it before.
Sadly, no. I was wondering the same thing. If Zaitan has spawned some new horror, we must discover its nature.
Agreed. Let's return to the grove. The pale tree is waiting for our report.
So far, the Ashura sound like Psychonauts characters.
They do.
The Asura are just like, yes, technology.
I'm 99% Earworth is also Matt Mercer.
Wait, really?
I'm fairly certain he is also Matt Mercer.
But he just sounds so derpily like, oh.
Yeah, but he's got like the same intonation with a lot of like.
Did you fall?
Different lines. So I've been playing too many games with Matt Mercer as a voice actor lately, and I'm starting to pick up on his,
definitely want us to know about it.
Well, because it keeps happening.
Looks like we have to go back to the Grove, guys.
If you were living the Streisand effect, you can't help but like eventually become kind of. Well, no, it's not the Streisand effect. It's the other one. No, it's the other effect. When you become aware of it, you become more aware of like whenever it happens, whatever that one is.
I'm like, why are you trying to repress? Why are you trying to repress Matt Mercer's campaign?
No, it's
I mean, career.
No, it's the one where, like, when somebody points something out to you, you then become aware that it is happening.
Oh, did Keith start it?
Yeah, just hit
Okay,
yes.
good.
It doesn't matter.
Well, we're making sure we take our turns. Also, I look way too sci-fi for Sylvari, but oh well.
Yeah, you're covered in techno panels? I don't know what's going on there.
I bought a special
Oh,
skin.
yeah, so the point of that cutscene is we're supposed to be taking the, like, little pod elevator, but it won't animate our characters being in the pod elevator, so we're already there. But the last time we went in that, it didn't animate the pod elevator, which got confusing.
I actually got a black screen.
Yeah, I had a black screen for that.
I said we wouldn't be involved.
That was weird.
Not that we wouldn't watch. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, they're talking.
It's the most untrustworthy, cowardly lot of reprobates in Tyria.
Ooh. Reprobate baits. That's something I haven't heard of in a long
I have good news, Mother Tree. Overlake Haven is safe, and the undead have been driven away.
Valiant, I was told about the strange undead you saw on the battlefield. I think I can help you. The creature sounds like a lich. From the description I was given, I think I can identify it as Mazdak the Accursed.
Mazdak the Accursed? I know that name. One of my firstborn, Rhiannoch, went to destroy Mazdak many years ago. I armed him with a thorn from my own bow, a mighty sword named Calatbolg. Both were lost, never to return to the grove. Herald, it seems you have a chance to discover the fate of my lost son, and perhaps even avenge Rhiannoch's death.
Legend says that Rhiannoch chose a human to be his squire. If that squire survived, the Order of Whispers could find him. The Order's very good at tracking people down, even when they don't want to be found.
Untrustworthy as always. I have an alternate suggestion. As you may know, the Derman Priory specializes in researching and recovering lost knowledge. This sounds like an exciting opportunity to experiment with a ritual we've uncovered. If cast, it lets you witness the last moments of a person's life.
The mystery of Rhiannoch's death has pained the Sylvari since the days of the Firstborn. Knowing his fate would help to heal that wound.
Branton, does the Vigil have any suggestions?
Gathering information isn't our strong suit. Instead, I'll go ask my superiors how to kill a lich. I'll meet you back here when you're done.
Very well. Herald, the choice is yours.
Now, I've actually done the Priories one before.
Well, we should do Kai anyway, because...
It gives you an opportunity to do the orders.
Well, we want to make... I don't know if not hanging out with the Order of Whispers
No, it doesn't.
us
It
from
doesn't influence.
We should do it anyway. I'm
We
going
should
to
do
leap
it
through this
anyway.
hole. Bye.
Yeah, I'll just tell you guys what happens. In the
Oh,
other-
shit.
What? Did you just leave the instance?
I hopped out. Apparently it, well...
Well, that's okay, Keith. You can.
What
Yeah, you
have
guys can do
you
it.
done?
Nothing major. Luckily, I can just skip through all cutscenes.
Did you actually
and
just
be
get
done
booted
faster.
out?
Yeah, it just
He got
boots
booted
me.
out of our instance.
It's like, you're getting
Oh.
returned.
Fell
I'm
out.
like, oh, wait a sec, what?
Well, dialogue then.
Well,
Yep. So, as I was saying, I chose the
Wise
Priory
decision.
for this one.
We tracked the squire.
And all you do is you find the spot where Rhiannoch was slain, and you use that to figure out like what happened in the last battle of his life. And you just sort of go through the series of events. I think you might even play as Rhiannoch and die in the process and stuff. So this will be different. We'll actually see what happened to his human squire, though his human squire, I suppose the squire wouldn't be that old. Sylvari at most are only 25 years old, I believe.
alright, I'm done. That was easy.
Because that was when they started being
I'd be really
born.
concerned if it was hard.
But what's difficult? Oh, for him to
Talking
get back
to people.
Talking to people. Just make sure you choose the Whispers one.
Wow. They gave me a green quest reward that's better than my 3 levels higher blue comparable item.
Yeah, well, that's how it
weird.
works.
Ooh, I got an
Weird.
unidentified die.
Isn't green lower level than blue?
No, green is better than blue.
Is it?
This is the reverse. Yeah.
That's
Green-
everyone needs to decide on a rubric and stick to
I
it,
know.
like
I
globally.
know. Be really nice if they would. It's like I don't need to Yeah, who set the standard for like gear color like?
I don't know. You have to go back to just find the oldest dungeon crawler RPGs that have colored item names.
Yeah, because I was thinking about like Diablo 2.
Yeah, Diablo 2 already had colored names back then. But that was already the 2000s. Like we can probably find something from the 90s, right?
Yeah, probably.
Did EverQuest have colored loot?
Yeah, I never played EverQuest. I picked it up thinking that it was more like Baldur's Gate, and I realized it was an MMO with a subscription cost, and then GameStop is like, by the way, we don't take returns on these, and I was like, what?
That is how PC games work.
And then I stopped buying from GameStop.
That was a while ago, wow.
Well, that's one thing. I never understood how people can sell used copies of games that now you have to acquire with a code.
You can't.
You're kidding.
Right.
Yeah, you can't.
Because people would have already used the in-game code.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've never been able to sell those used. Maybe only at best you could sell it to like some thrift store that wouldn't give you anything for it because they're only going to try to sell video games for like 50 cents anyway.
No, but like old-time PC games, you just needed the disc to play the game.
Yeah.
So,
but like that was, yeah, GameStop hasn't bought used PC games for like 20 years because of CD keys and stuff.
Yep.
So we get tons of experience from doing story quests. Does that mean that if we had a 4-player party that were all different races, we could just do the story and not even play the environment?
You only get the experience from yours.
You only get the experience from yours.
Yeah,
so that'd be interesting if you guys
up.
could just play it as a weird linear story-driven experience with 4 people and not even play the open world and just be level 80.
Wander, did you want to start it, or did you want me to start it?
You can go. I don't care.
You don't care about being featured in the little cutscenes?
No, not really.
Okay.
But you spend so much money on that armor.
That I'm currently not wearing.
Yeah, you look weird and skinny. I don't recognize your character.
All right.
There you are.
That was the dumbest outfit I've got. I've got some kind of dumb outfit.
They won't even be able to tell where Sylvia.
Now you look like one of us normies. Oh my god. You're like a paladin. You were like a paladin from WoW with the banana armor.
I've been working on this disguise spell for a while. The hat alone took 3 months. I knew it'd come in handy to look like a human. What do you think? I'm not as talented as the Queen of Divinity's Reach, but my work as a mesmer is a benefit to the Order of Whispers.
It's a little unnerving, to be honest. I feel mushy and unwieldy.
Well, you won't have to wear it for long. According to our records, Rhiannok's squire was named Wayne. This human settlement is his place of birth.
Hang on, you already knew the name of Rhiannok's squire? Why didn't you say so?
The Order of Whispers knows a lot more than most people realize. We are Tyria's eyes and ears. The more we know, the more subtly we can operate. We don't have a big army or a ton of researchers. Instead, we use politics and blackmail to shape the world.
And if blackmail doesn't get you what you want?
Then we steal it, of course. Now come on. These disguises won't last forever, and we have a lot of investigation to do. Remember, we're big, floppy human bandits. We're not afraid of anything. Ready? Let's go.
I really like how they describe humans as mushy and floppy.
I have organs.
Shell's way better at lying in this game than in D&D.
Yeah, substantially.
She's all acting like, oh yeah, I've never shapeshifted before. This is the first time. When it's like her 6th time doing this.
He's like,
back off! You'll end up in a bad way. Ow! I was gonna defy them and just go running in. I wanted just doing it over and over again.
So we can say this place has an infestation of demon boas. Let me
Don't
by,
question this, guys. I'm
innocent
just summoning an army in
suffer.
front of you.
I have news from Kryta for the leader here. Can you direct me? I want to say that there's an infestation of demon boas.
Go for it. We don't care.
No, but that's
just go for it.
Demon what? That's above my pay grade. Go talk to Dola in the tree fort to the left. I'm on my way. Demon moas.
I was just covering them in attack spells, so if they went hostile, they'd immediately be taking damage.
I cannot wait to do that in Divinity Original Sin.
Bandit leader Dola.
Oh, I hope we can do the, like, remove self from dialogue blast
meat,
dude
I see.
thing.
If you haven't come out here to fight against the Tyrant Queen, then get out. Or get dead.
Fight the Queen of Kryta. Oh, yes, of course, that's what we're here for. Oh, and to find an old friend named Wayne. Is he around?
Wayne? I know him. but I don't know whether you can be trusted. People around the camp might need a hand. Prove yourself to them, and you prove yourself to me.
Shell, are you going to set yourself up to record Divinity Original Sin?
Yeah, I believe
I've been
so.
demanding that she does so.
Because if you record it, then we have all 4 perspectives recorded and on channels, so people can like flip around and stuff like that.
Right,
Yeah, I'll do it. It's just that Wander's gonna have to handle the audio part because
our mics are both
are
hooked up to
connected
my
his
computer.
system.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the cook, Fora. She's like, huh, what do you want, you scoundrel? Also, she's a huge patch over her eye. Zola said I should help out.
That is a bandage.
Good at killing moas. We're running low on grub, and I could use some stew meat.
Wait, where is she? There she is.
Yeah, I'm right here talking to the cook.
I just want to look at her face, because the bandage in the image there looks like just pasted on.
I know.
Yeah, that it's genuinely a bandage, as in like it's gauze taped over her eye,
But
and
like
there's blood
in the
on
image, in the image, it looks like they just photoshopped a little bandage thing on.
No, but if you look at her up close, it's floating like 2 inches away from her face.
Oh, it is? Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Why not hunt wild pig or rabbit instead? A moa took my eye, plucked it right out the rotter.
Oh,
now
yeah,
I
you
cook
can-
'em as revenge.
You can just
My tasty, tasty revenge.
you can just see her eye underneath. That's what I was trying to look for.
Yeah, you can see
That
her blink
is-
and everything. She's even
Yeah,
wearing
that's
makeup under her
hilarious.
bandage, which is not advised.
Oh
Whoa,
no,
okay
not
then.
at all.
Moa, it is. Should I just run out there and have
She's
at
an even
them?
better liar than Shell is in this game.
Don't chase him. You'll scare him halfway to the reach. Here's a Moa lure. Drop that out by the tree yonder, and the birds will come to you. That makes sense. I'll use the lure. Back soon.
So on the topic of Shell lying,
Hey.
the entire like first half of the Grave of Man campaign was Shell being like, I want to talk to people more. Can we like do more dialogue stuff? Then when we finally start talking to people, she realizes it's hard.
Hey!
Die, raccoon. There we go.
Okay. Oh, should I just pick up all the quests or do them one at a time?
Oh, you're not. Oh, I can't do anything here.
Yeah, Shell, you have to do all of these.
I ran up to the fern to do the quest you just picked up, but I can't do anything.
Shell, just pick your
Okay.
option and
Well,
read
here's
it
a guy
quick.
named Carl. Carl,
I
code
don't care.
cracker.
Let her
He's
read.
like,
Let her read it. It's fine.
This is really tricky work. If you can't contribute, buzz off. Maybe I can help. Let's see that lock. It's an Asuran puzzle lock. It won't give up its secrets easily, I can promise you. Can I try? Sure, feel free. My notes are over there. Good luck. You'll need it. Thanks. Okay. Let's look at the combination lock notes. The first number is 7. The second is less than the first. The second is even. Well, that means that it would have to be either a 6, a 4, or 2. Okay, the third is 2 more than the first, which would be 9. Double, the second is less than the third.
So 7, 4.
It would have to be
and
7,
9.
4, and 9. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Okay, first number is 7. Okay, that's easy enough. Wait, I can't interact with it? Or do I have to tell him about it?
Well, decode the combination, smarty pants. The instructions should be on the paper.
Okay, the first number is set to 7. Choose the second number. 4. And then 9. Think. The numbers click neatly into place and the chest unlocks. All right, time to open the chest.
You got it open! What? It's empty? Ah, stupid Fraggle, get out of my face! Go tell Dola you helped me and then leave me alone.
It's like having a crowd of warriors running down the hill and actually being able to hear them say walla 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 walla.
Hey, do you guys see that pillow floating in the air?
Which
Also,
pillow?
yeah, there's a pillow. Oh, it's gone.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, it's there.
Oh, the white.
No,
the,
right.
like-
I'm standing right under it.
No.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a flying pillow here. You can only see it if your camera's above it.
Interesting.
Weird. Weird.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I'm always amused by these people. They're like, "How did you solve that incredibly complicated, impossible puzzle? We are adults, and none of us could solve it." And it's always like this like elementary
I mean,
puzzle.
Remember, these guys are bandits. Most of them are probably unschooled. Oh, this guy has a pretty unique face. What's your problem,
Does he though?
traveler? Mr. Oswald. Well, I don't think it's something that you can replicate in the character creation. Some of the faces are like that. Actually, I'm here to help you with your problems. Nothing you can solve. I'll keep an eye on you, and maybe we'll talk later. Oh, come on, there must be something. What do you do here in the camp? I'm a master of insults, Skippy. Maybe if you prove yourself against my students. I'll talk to you more. Now, scoot. I'll be back, Mr. Big Shot.
Honestly, his face kind of looks like a default Unity asset or something.
Okay, we have Insulter Lackey. You think you know insults? Give me your best shot, rookie. Sure. What's your topic of choice? My brilliant mind, my brain strikes fear into every corner of this outpost. So I can say, poof, your stench strikes fear, you mean? Or I can be like, I'd be in real trouble if you ever used it. Or, so that's why they avoid you. I thought it was your personality.
Nuh-uh.
Or nuh-uh. That's not a good answer, though. We need to insult her back. Let's do her stench. How unoriginal, but cutting all the same. Curse you. You win this time, cur. Go on to the next challenge. Wait, so we're really having insult matches with people?
Bizarre.
Oh, this is still going.
You're
Wait,
so
what do you mean?
unoriginal. You win.
Okay, here's Insulter Lackey number 2. You must think you're hot stuff to be bothering me. You couldn't give an insult if your life depended on it. You want to see what I've got? Fish face? Fish face? Ha! Try harder. Women swoon when they get a look at me. And I can
Can't
say...
even see his face.
I know.
You could just go full in fish face, fish face, fish face, ha!
It takes off his back. He's like, shut up.
Yeah,
Shut up, I don't have a fish face, glub glub.
Yeah, because you don't see a Hylic in a human suit every day. Or, they must be downwind of your breath. Or, explains why they're never around you. So...
It's gotta be the human suit one.
I mean, that one is funny. Women swoon when they get a look at me. We can say it's because he's a frog. Hylics are frogs in this universe, Hylic race. We've already done a stink one. I like the explains why they're never around you. It's because they swoon and he's just nah. Let's do the Hylic one. Hylic? Why, you know that's not half bad. I think I'm good enough to face your master now. Uh-oh.
It's like an anime training montage. What is happening?
Okay, so now we have to do Mr. Oswald. Like, actually challenge him to a... okay. So you're going around bugging everyone in the camp. What do you want? What's with all the insults? There's this Beetleton barkeep, sharp as knives. Keep one-upping me. I need something to really needle him. Wait, so he just wants a tip? So you need good insults to keep the barkeep off guard, huh? I'm headed to the bar, and I need a good insult ready for the barkeep if he tries anything. Got one to spare? And I'll be like, punching in the face would be depressing. 1,000 people already beat me to it. So that's saying, ha, you know, other people must punch you. When you move into town, the village idiot retires. Nobody can compete with you. Saying the barkeep is the village idiot.
None of these are good.
Or,
They're all really bad.
How about this? Are you the local arrow catcher? Your pockmark face makes me ask. Oh, ouch.
None of these are snappy at all.
Well, the problem I have with the last one is I don't even know if the barkeep has a pockmarked face.
That too.
Yeah. I'll do... When you move into town, the village idiot retires. Nobody can compete with you.
Why is it a heart?
Idiot. So early on in the development
No,
of
I
this
know about
game-
that part. I just don't understand what the correlation was between those insults and those emotion state things.
It's like the suave, charming, the forceful, because that one was about punching, and then the noble. I don't know.
Yeah, but they're all insults.
Yeah, they're all insults.
Our noble
Village-
insult.
A noble insult. Village idiot.
Doth thou sneeze without honor?
Could be spruced up a bit, but I like your theme. Alright, I'll use it. Tell Dola you helped me. I'll be sure to.
I've never been very good with insults. I guess I'm just shy.
and Kai is saying that she was never good with insults. What have you guys been doing all this time?
Running in circles around you mostly? Or sometimes
I've
going
been
into
watching-
first person and staring at the NPC?
I've been dancing watching the Nintendo Direct footage from today.
Hey! Okay, here's Dasha the Basher, and she has metal bars and bombs around
How are
her.
you going to survive Divinity if you're this bothered by what's been
Dialogue.
a few minutes
I love
of dialogue?
Oh no, I just zone out during dialogue and then I come back when it actually matters.
Hey.
How do you know when
None
it
of
matters?
this matters. None of this matters.
Well,
He
yeah,
only cares about
it's
the main
MMO
plot,
dialogue.
apparently.
Yeah, that's why I'm checking out. I paid attention for almost all of Divinity, save for the one side character, minion guy that you had.
Okay.
Everything else I was paying attention for.
What's your story, stranger? Dola asked me to help you. I've got just the thing. Help me with my sparring practice. I need to learn to fight people with improvised weapons. I can say, you mean bottles and buckets and such? Or what kind of improvised weapons? I can just cut it to the chase. But the other one might actually get us some interesting dialogue. Exactly. That'd be a real help to me, stranger. Just let me know what you want to use, and then we can brawl. Sounds good. What are my choices? I've got a bottle, a plank, a metal bar, and a bomb. The last one isn't really as useful, but it could be fun. So, do you just want to take the bomb and blast her?
Bomb. Just go bomb.
'Cause
Just go bomb.
I can take
No
the metal
questions.
bar. You
We're
seriously
going
have a bomb? I'll take it. Or hand me the plank and we'll fight. Or better get a bottle. in
Bomb.
front
Just
of me.
go bomb.
Okay, fine. You ought to
easy on
know,
anyone.
I don't go easy on anyone. Okay, do we just throw it? We put it on the ground next to her. Ah, funny.
Fight like a moth. Stands to that. I think I'm getting winded. Better wrap this up.
That was it.
We
These
beat her
little
so
days.
fast she couldn't even get through her montage of feedback of her losing health.
What was the game we were playing where we'd kill the enemies faster than their dialogue would go through?
Don't look at me like that.
For me, that was Dynasty Warriors.
Just a tool.
Oh, yeah. That was definitely Dynasty Warriors. I think there
Oh yeah,
was something
Arslan
else.
is probably
Yeah.
the Dynasty Warriors we played.
Okay, hey, now we're gonna go hunt those moas. Because they pecked her eye out.
People like to monologue in those games, but you can just defeat them before they're done playing. So they'll be like, you'll find an enemy and then deplete their health bar, then defeat them, and then it'll show the retreat animation. Then it'll play the audio of them being like, "I'm gonna get you," and then they're like, "Oh no, you're too big for me," and I'm like, "I beat you like a minute ago. What's going on?"
Yeah. Yeah, Warframe did that a lot.
So she's, Kai's like, chores and tasks, no problem. Sounds like an opportunity to snoop around. Okay, what do we do next? Who do we talk to? We could ask the bandit leader for more info, or just look around and see who talks to us. We'll play it by ear then.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to just click on that.
Hunt moas. The tree looks normal. Throw the moa lure into it. Oof. Uh-oh, there's a bunch of crimson moas. They're coming this way. Watch out.
I've got AoE.
You know what? I just realized Shell sounds exactly like the hype people from all of the E3
Ubisoft
trailers.
playable demo.
Yeah.
Hey!
She sounds like the Anthem hype people. I'm gonna use my special attack to wipe them all out, and it's like, yes, that is how this works.
It is now
Thank
time
you.
for a flanking maneuver.
Burnt. No.
Look at how badass I am.
Okay, now we can return to the bandit leader.
Let's call in some help seamlessly.
Ah, sweet,
using
I got
these.
an epic loot.
Hey, you lot. We need moas for the stew. Go find them.
Okay, so she's
Goodbye,
just sending
triangle-shaped formation of people.
I hate this mission.
Hey, this is one of the more interesting missions.
No,
we get
it's
to
not.
talk with
It's
human
not.
bandits.
That's not actually
While we're
interesting.
plant people.
They're not interesting people.
Not bad, Cutter. The whole camp's talking about you. Running this place is a lot like herding cats. So, do you know Wayne well?
Absolutely. Wayne and I have been old friends since we were tiny, weak, pink fleshlings.
You mean since you were children? Right. Okay, got it. You're pretty funny, Cutter. Look, I hardly know the bloke, but he's like a brother to Jot. Hey, Jot, some people up here want to talk to you about Wayne.
Stay away from me.
Wait, what? You just gonna run?
Voice acting!
And really awkward cutscene.
Yeah, most of the cutscene he's not in frame, and the voice acting was like, "Stay away from me," and then he goes charging out of his home. We did all that just to find a guy that was in a tent.
Yep.
And he just ran away.
And like they didn't
Well, remember, we had to prove ourselves to the bandits. We just...
Something I'm definitely learning is that this game has terrible voice direction.
Oh gosh, I almost died too.
This game has some truly terrible voice direction.
Yeah. Well, see, this is my complaint about the meaningless side characters, is they don't have time or budget to actually give them proper voice acting.
Yeah, like they don't...
It's just like...
Or it's just like they don't tell the voice actor even like the context of the line correctly. They
Yeah,
just have like a bunch of text on a paper to read.
They might not have even known what was going on.
Stay away from me.
Calm down, Jot. We just want to find Wayne. Do you know where he is?
If you touch a hair on my head, Wayne will hunt you down and beat you up. He can do it, too. He's got a magic sword.
I'm going to shave your mustache so hard.
Let me guess. It's about
You leave Rookie alone.
Sort of leafy looking, glowy.
That's the one. He stole it from some stupid Sylvari named Rionok. Swiped it right out of his hand and left him to fight some lich. Wayne's a clever one. That sword won him every tournament in the Lion's Arch Arena. Until they caught him cheating. Don't you think he's all out of shape or nothing? He still pit fights out near Guardian's Pass, so you'd better not make him mad.
Thanks. That's exactly what we needed to know.
Huh?
Come on, Kai. Let's get this information to the Pale Tree, and this time we're going to tell her everything we know.
I expect they're all having a good laugh at my expense now.
Perhaps you should consider a new line of work.
That's a good idea. See you around.
Consider a new line of work. Good idea. See you around.
Why would you reveal that you were a spy in the conversation with the person you just extracted information from?
I do not know.
You could just wait like 30 more seconds to not reveal that you were a spy.
I still thought it was priceless when they were talking about, like, since we're little pig fleshlings.
Yeah, but that's like the only part of that entire sequence that was...
It was slightly charming. Come
Stay
on.
away from me.
That was charming, but like the rest of that was just painful fluff.
Yeah.
It's like the cow segment.
I'm just surprised that Wayne... I mean, did Wayne take it from Rionok after he was killed by the Lich, or did he really steal it from him prior, which then allowed the Lich to kill Rionok?
I don't know. I am just a banana.
What? Don't be a banana.
I'm a banana.
You're not supposed to be a banana. You're supposed to be a
I'm
warrior.
going to be
or fighter, or whatever they call it in this game.
I am now incandescent.
Okay,
Grossly incandescent?
Grossly.
Grossly.
Okay.
Is
so
Wonder
are we
here?
gonna start it? I think? Yeah, he's here, so you can start it.
Butt crack.
Yeah, only Wander is getting the cutscene.
Ha ha ha!
For the elevator.
He's not even the host of these missions. You are a banana man. You disgust me.
I disgust me.
Welcome back, Herald. Tell me, have you learned of Rionok's fate?
I have, Mother. Rionok died fighting Mazdak the Accursed, but his sword was stolen.
Stolen? What foul, contemptible foe dared steal Khalidbolg?
It was no foe. A friend betrayed him. Wayne, Rionok's squire. During the battle, he stole the weapon and fled.
Betrayed? And by someone he loved? Why are people so drawn to betrayal?
Wayne still carries Khalidbolg. He's been using it to compete in gladiatorial tournaments.
I insist that the Vigil accompany you. We'll face this wretch in the tournament ring and thrash his hide. Our order is founded on the principles of courage and duty. I can't stand to hear that Caladbolg is being wielded by an honorless traitor.
You trusting fool. Wayne will flee if he finds out you're there. With a little trickery, we can manipulate the tournament. Once Wayne's been beaten, the Order of Whispers can steal the sword with ease. Stop thinking with your sword arm and start using your brain.
Both are interesting suggestions. Earworth, your thoughts?
I'm afraid gladiatorial tournaments aren't the Priory's forte. While you get the sword, I'll research Mazdak and try to pinpoint his location.
Herald, Caladbolg must be returned. Decide and go forth to deal justice.
You could tell that he hit the end of his line on the script he was reading. I'm afraid that is not our forte.
You have no honor. All this needs is a show of force. Once Wayne realizes he's outmatched, he'll give up the sword.
I have to look it up. I'm like, where's Branson's voice actor?
And I say smarts.
I am
I've
the
got
banana.
and you don't.
Bear into your mushroom.
Okay, so we're gonna be
I am a
choosing Kai,
banana.
right?
Believe so.
Because you guys are probably considering joining the Order of Whispers, because then we'll get Tybalt as our mentor.
I'm just trusting you guys.
Yeah.
Because you know things about the future.
I mean, my favorite's the Priory, but everyone wanted the Order of Whispers.
It's so boring.
Hey! So, are you gonna talk?
Oh, right.
her?
Yeah, this is you.
I forgot I was in control of this part. Let's see. Tell me more about your plan. We cause enough trouble and Wayne will find himself over his head. Afterwards, we take Caladbolg and leave Wayne whimpering. I'll do it your way. Just reminds me of those weapons that we called like the gay bolg or whatever.
Caladbolg.
Which is like a very unfortunate name to give to immature teenagers.
Yep.
It's like, oh, what are you, some kind of gay bolg? Like, I don't even know what I'm saying, but it sounds vaguely like something that's edgy for a 13-year-old.
Oh, I leveled up. Ding.
There we go. I think one of the other reasons why I'm kind of like iffy on personal story here is because, you know, normally when we're playing this, it's almost kind of like pseudo podcast.
Oh, wow.
This, I'm just like, I am incapable of saying words here.
It looks like we're gonna have to run through all of Queensdale or the Kessex Hills just to get to this place.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's probably best if we go to Queensdale.
Okay, so I don't know if Keith has any of the stuff out there, but I suppose we meet at Shaymore, village of Shaymore, and run out.
Looks like I've got Shaymore.
You
Yeah,
do?
bitches, this banana man's on his way out. God damn, I am actually painful to look at.
Yeah, it's because you're all yellow.
Time to be more painful.
How dare you?
Bad.
Are you trying to recustomize your colors or something?
Yeah, well, running.
Multitasking, excitement.
Wait, where does it want me to go? Not sure.
I'm still sitting here wondering, like, where is this weird, like, the living tree? Like, where's her nose? She has teeth, and she has boobs, and she has everything except a nose.
He has kind of like a nose thing.
She has a very, very flattened nose. You can actually see nostrils on her, I think. Though they did add some recent faces for Sylvari that you can only get in the shop. Well, not the shop, with the kit.
The exclusive
And they
premium noseless Sylvari
noseless
upgrades.
Faces. Yeah, noseless faces.
Going back to being a banana. Gloriously incandescent.
You're still trying to find a better version?
You know, I'm always just on the lookout for horrible new dye combinations. When I say
Let's go
horrible,
locust.
I mean like
There we go.
real bad.
Yeah, then you'll run 15% faster.
I am. One of the nice perks about getting larger on YouTube is I don't have to ask for as many keys anymore. Developers are just sending them to me. The other unfortunate part is now I can't. I'm like spoiled for choice, and it's becoming a problem.
Too many games.
Yeah, like September 22nd has like
Oh hey,
this
there's a vista
game's
right over
expansion pack, Hob, and SteamWorld's Dig 2, which is like super problematic for me. I think there's like 2 more things coming out too that I don't even know about.
Yeah, I pretty constantly just have to be like, well, I'm not playing that game.
Yeah.
Just because there's too many games. That doesn't really have anything to do with getting keys in the mail. It's just there's a lot of games.
Oh.
It's just always a lot of games.
I'm always like weighing, and it's like, is it worth it for me to like keep playing this game that I might not like anymore? The answer is, like Dauntless. I was playing Dauntless earlier today, and I was like, okay, I'll just queue up for a hunt. And it had me sit around for 5 minutes, and then it's just like, well, can't find anyone, guess you're on your own. And I'm like, what? No. Your game is explicitly not balanced for solo. Why are you forcing me to solo now? And then I stood around
because you're playing it before it's out.
Oh, we probably do not want to be around here. We just need to go directly east.
Oh, John St. John's in this game.
Oh, did you just hear him? Oh, you're
no,
looking
I was
at
trying to find the voice actors
actors?
that I recognize, but I can't find any searchable database. And I don't know how to control F on my phone. So I'm like thumbing through the entire IMDb cast list while we run in a straight line mostly.
Didn't he have troubles with like bankruptcy or like financial troubles? Just
I
in
don't know.
general?
I don't really know anything about him besides him being Duke Nukem.
I remember for a while he would record anything as Duke Nukem because he had rights to the Duke Nukem voice.
Oh. Just like getting paid tips to say certain lines.
Yeah, so he would not charge much, and he would just say whatever you want. He'd send you a little voice clip of Duke Nukem saying X, which I thought was neat, but also kind of sad because he has a great voice.
Happy birthday, little Jacob.
Yeah, one of my friends paid like $100 to get him to say like a whole bunch of stuff for his like jokey soundboard. Yeah.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I've got so much gum, actually, it turns out.
Okay, so because...
totally fine.
So because you've just been talking with the Pale Tree, do you want to start the mission, Keith? So that you get more FaceTime?
Oh yeah, we've had me just do the missions where we don't actually do anything so far.
Yeah.
I've just been in the part where we choose the faction.
Well, I had the long bandit stint, so... We'll see what happens here at the arena.
Hey there, Harold. Ready to have a little fun at this villain's expense?
I have no pity for Wayne. He stole Rhiannoc's sword and fled, leaving the Firstborn to die. He deserves the worst we can throw at him.
I like that attitude. We're putting a lot of pieces in motion, so let me explain the setup. First, we replace the pitmaster with someone that doesn't like Wayne, so all his fights will be hard ones. Second, we bribe the Seraph Sergeant to have a few archery misfires into the pit during Wayne's tournament rounds. Lastly, we spike Wayne's drink so his reflexes are impaired during the fight. If all that doesn't take him down, I don't know what will.
You're tremendously thorough. Are all Order of Whispers agents like that?
Yes, we have to be. The Order of Whispers is the oldest organization in Tyria. We've known about the dragons the longest, but we've managed to survive. That's because we're cunning. You'd fit in very well. If you ever decide you'd like to join, I could put in a good word.
I'll remember that, after we swipe the sword.
You've got it. Now come on, let's sow some chaos and get home before anyone knows we were here.
We are, wow, going heavy into rigging the hell out of this match.
Yep.
It's like, we're gonna set him up so he only fights against really tough people, and also we're going to drug him.
Well, I was actually most surprised at the misfiring arrows right into the pit. Like,
Jeez.
what? Okay.
I can help you out with some gold. Help me?
Apparently,
What are you thinking?
Apparently John St. John was Big the Cat in the Sonic games.
Our options are Scoundrel and Scoundrel. You froggy! I bet on that scary char. Be a sweet thing and help my wager come true. Just leave it to me and the archers. We'll come up with a nice tide turner for you. That guy's got a giant wing on his back. That's a weird what?
It's a shield.
It's a weird shield design. Can't be very strong. It's got a bunch of holes in it.
Several mugs and beer dispensers hang in the back of the
Oh
sides.
yeah, drugging this guy's drink, and I'm gonna pat the pack full reassuringly.
Did you
Oh
see
yeah.
that he eyed you suspiciously first?
Everyone will love me here. I'm making them all love me.
I'm busy, you know.
Gods, but I'm parched. What are you doing here, you dirty plant? Get out of my way.
He called
What did
us
you
a
call
dirty
me?
plant.
A plant, a walking, talking plant. I don't like your kind, Sylvari. Hang on a second, I gotta slowly cast all of my summons real quick. Oh wait, that's not my summon. I still had the locust thing equipped. Whoops. That's fine. And I don't like yours. Good luck in the tourney. Thanks. Now leave me to prepare in peace. Peace? I bet a drink would settle those nerves. I thought we were gonna fight. Whoops.
Oh, so this is Wayne.
So you're Wayne. I've heard of you. You're a famous gladiator from Lion's Arch. Let me buy you a drink to celebrate your upcoming victory.
I don't drink before a fight without a good reason, and I don't drink alone.
Ah, well, that's all right. I'll share one with you. Come on, just this once. What's the harm?
Well, I suppose. Not like you twigs are any threat, after all. Bottoms up.
Racism.
And look, Heath's under the influence of the drug.
I'll be fine. Everything's fine.
I'm not, though. I'm completely sober.
I saved you a good standing place.
A good standing place. You mean anywhere around this pit?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go on, then.
You're
Wander,
so-
no.
we wanted to interfere with the fight, but not
I'm
that
helping.
way. I don't believe Keith can go in. I don't know if that stops everything, but
Is this some kind of cruel joke?
I might be able to. What?
Spooky ghosts. Maybe they're from the poison.
Probably. He's probably hallucinating. He's seeing imaginary wargs. Wander dancing.
The dancing banana cannot be stopped.
Dancing with myself. Oh.
This is Does this end?
That's what I'm wondering.
Does he have to? He has. I think he has to kill every single warg. This is pain.
Where's the arrows when we need them?
You know what's more exciting than MMO combat is watching the game play itself in MMO combat. The only way to make it more stimulating is not letting the player play it.
Okay, I'll join.
Just gonna come in here and hug. Hello.
Oh, really? You can stand down here and... We don't want to be here when the arrows start flying, though.
They probably can't hurt us.
Yeah.
Don't question me,
We are
I'm
more-
drunk. And level 54.
Well, now we have to check with Pi.
We are unstoppable. Actually, why am I getting out? I don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah, you don't need to go anywhere.
Well, back to dancing.
What is
Keith,
our,
I think
what is
you're
our
the one that
dance?
has
We look
to-
like some kind of J-pop star or something.
I think we are J-pop stars.
Oh.
I think I know that mine is like some kind of Indian dance.
The warg attack worked out too. They must have been drawn to the blood. Oh dear, I didn't see any wargs. Did you drink some of the Wayne's drug? You must have been hallucinating. Wayne saw the wargs too. How's that possible? The potion makes you highly open to suggestion. If someone yells about Canthan ritualist lizards, you'll both start seeing lizards. Is there an antidote? There's an antidote, but I'll have to make it. I didn't know you'd actually drink some of the potion. Okay, I'll wait right here. Remember, the old announcer still needs to be replaced. Get that young Ashura Ellie to take his place. I'll be back soon. I'm on it, or I will be. Right.
Why'd I bet on that front? I should've
Okay,
known.
so here's the old elderly commentator.
Yeah, you're right.
Looks like you have to approach him first before you approach Ellie.
Blast it all, I can barely hear my own voice. Victory to Wayne. To Wayne I say... Bit of ale will refresh your voice. Truly my throat has seen fresher days. Say, is that aerial carrier bull by the tents? It might have just the thing.
I'm too old for this drivel.
Wait, did he just turn into a Moa?
Yep, because I'm hallucinating. Yep. That's what hallucinating looks like.
Okay.
Boy, oh
Let's
boy.
Talk with Ellie. I'm surprised we didn't see him turn into a pack mule. Oh, hey, Ellie! Oh, I'm not gonna say it. That'll be spoilery, but I feel so bad now. Sniffle.
That's also a spoiler.
Sorry, I remember her. And
no
what
spoilers,
happened.
but heavy inference about what the thing is, and to the point where it's spoiling. It's like the third time today someone's done that.
I didn't anticipate seeing her here. You know, like just like the minor characters that pop up later on in the plot, but. Okay.
Cogs and grumble cakes, that old coot has no fire, no gusto. Even my generous ears can't hear his mumblings.
We need a new announcer. Interested?
You bet I am. I've been dying for someone to ask. I'll set up my commentator hologram.
Up and at him. No spoilers, but oh my god, R.I.P.
Sorry. I'm just so sad.
Michelle will be like,
she's such a cute character.
I don't want to
too.
talk about any spoilers, but spoils the entire game. She will do that.
That's like it's funny to me because like the third time today somebody's been like, no, I'm not going to say anything spoilers, but here's the spoiler, and it's like, do you not realize that was the spoiler? Like what?
What was the other spoiler?
It's in the comments. Like just a reoccurring thing. People being really bad at commenting.
When the Buko Wayne gets his tiny head back here, we can start this thing Ellie style.
Ellie style?
Loud and raucous, color commentary like a rainbow anvil falling right on your head. Wait till you see my hologram in action.
A hologram?
A magical construction of light emitted by this device on my belt. It projects my voice and mimics everything I do.
Very clever. Good luck.
Apparently we have to finish the antidote so that you're no longer hallucinating.
Yeah. I'll just poop it out.
I don't even know if Sylvari do that.
They apparently drink.
That they do.
I wonder why they even have.
Why do they? Plants drink.
I partly wonder why they even have mouths if they don't need to eat.
Oh, you gotta
Actually,
eat.
I think they do eat
But
now that I
they
think
even
about
have teeth.
Well, part of it was the pale tree was planted by a centaur and a human, and it sort of took the human form, or it liked the
Hey,
human
plant!
form.
Hey, plant! Did you see them? See them or see what? See the wargs? Where'd they come from? The wargs? The wargs? I didn't see any by the tree. Wargs! I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Here, drink this. It'll help. Why am I helping him?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I thought we were trying to defeat him.
Unless he's getting even more.
Alright, there he goes. Oh, here comes bad.
More wargs, but we can fight these wargs.
Oh, yeah. Even though they're not real. And we know they're not real, explicitly. So, like, all of us are just attacking the air right now. And somehow even my, like, minions know to attack the hallucinations they can't see.
The minions are part of you somehow. Except they're completely made out of flesh and bone, so that can't be.
Yeah, they're made of flesh and bone, and I am very much a plant person.
Because
Wayne.
I could see in some necromancer magic, like you have to use droplets of your own blood to help fuel your creations.
Blood. Whoops.
What about blood? What did I say instead?
No, I'm just talking about how I don't have blood.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, blood. That'll... All those blood sacrifices. Whoops.
But you're going down all the same.
The last guy who talked to me found himself talking out of his stomach. If you know what I mean.
Ew. She slashed him open?
He's really racist.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had a load of insults for whatever race you decided to choose as your player character, because he was calling us twig.
That big char is a
Number of other things.
Well, I mean, isn't this quest only playable by Sylvari?
Oh, you're right. Now that I think about it, that's true. So of course it'd be specially tailored. I think there There are instances in the later game where your race does influence things, especially if you're a Sylvari. You get a lot of nice hidden dialogue from the end of Story 1.
Welcome, young and old, Asura and Char, Sylvari and Quacken. Really? He's Quacken. Welcome, one and all, to an afternoon of extravagant face punching. On one side of the pit, we have our undefeated champ, Wayne. On the other side, Griggs the Vicious. How vicious is she? Why, she's so vicious, she'd throw a drowning man both ends of the rope. She's so vicious, if you kicked her in the heart, you'd break your toe. She's so vicious. Well, all right, fine. Let's see some carnage.
That hologram raises questions for me. So it's somehow there's all this hype about her having a giant hologram, and the hologram's like the size of normal people.
But she's an Asura, so it's massive.
Yeah, but it's like not like you can like it doesn't even stand out amongst the crowd particularly. But also like it's apparently coming out of her belt, but it's next to her, like where her arm would be covering any kind of belt hologram. It's like it's in the only direction where something couldn't easily project out of her body. We're being attacked by Gmod missing texture.
Wait, oozes?
I'm helping.
A hallucination.
Okay, okay, yep, there's...
What? The Dredge are here?
Not
What's
really.
What's going on?
We're hallucinating, isn't that clear?
Oh.
Did you forget already?
Oh, yes. It's just, this doesn't look like a hallucination because it's very real.
I'm inside of it.
Yes. Yes.
Now the entire arena is on fire. And also the camp is on fire. Hooray. Nothing makes sense.
Close with me in it.
Oh no. Is it gonna take you out of the instance and you're gonna have to do this all over again? You better watch out. Ow.
If that's the case, I will gladly accept the consequences. Nope.
Well,
nope.
But I am floating in the sky.
Everyone's turned into Moas.
Yep, everyone's
Guys,
a Moa now.
This is nuts. So many Moas that I can't tame any of them.
There you are, Bright Eyes. Come on, the sword's waiting.
That's one of the first cutscenes I've seen within one of these missions.
You think
For
that we'd be
helping us up from the
really...
grass?
You think we'd be really organically different from each other, but apparently the hallucinogenic drug has the same impact on humans and Sylvari.
Yeah. Very interesting. Oh,
that big mudgy sword for it.
Calibold.
Well, that was a neat trick.
And there's the Whisper's agents in their ninja armor.
Fantastic! It worked. I thought we had no chance.
Hang on. Kai, what happened? Where did Dredge go?
Dredge? Right, wow. That stuff was strong. Don't worry. The good guys won. Wayne fell over like a chump. And we've got Calitbolg.
But the oozes... The oozes... And the Dredge...
Whew, boy. We'd better get out of here before you start calling me Queen Jenna and thanking me for the tea.
Alright, accept.
Huh. Our character's not very good at understanding that he was on drugs.
I mean, your character is drugs.
I am a glowing mushroom man.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain if somebody were to lick you, they would get some mad high. Problematically so.
Except the song is really the Muffin Man, but whatever.
Really? None of us could figure out where you were going with that. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
I'm
if
glad
everyone
you were
knows
here
the
to
Muffin
decode
Man.
it for us.
I don't know if everyone in the audience knows about the Muffin Man. I personally have not heard that rhyme in nursery rhyme in ages.
If nothing else, people have probably heard it from Shrek.
Yeah.
There was one. Oh, was it with the gingerbread? No. I don't know what scene that would be.
Are
fun.
you in, Shell?
Yeah, it was the gingerbread man was being interrogated. Like, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah. Once again, we don't have the cutscene. Is it because Wander's the party leader?
No!
Did he jump down the instance again? The instance owner has left, and you'll be returned.
You had one job, which is to literally not do that.
I pressed W and immediately dived off the edge.
You really nailed it there.
Look, they pointed me at the edge for some reason. Right, this time I'm gonna back away from the horror.
Wayne is not the only villain in this tale. We must bring down Mazdak.
Killing a lich is no easy matter. It will require significant planning.
Every creature has a weakness, even Mazdak. If we have the knowledge, we will know where to strike.
Welcome, Herald. Join our circle. There is much to explain.
I have already joined your circle.
Greetings, my courageous herald. I have
No,
heard
put my helmet
news of
back
your
on.
victory. Caladbolg is returned at last.
It was difficult, but worth it. Wayne's been punished at last.
Herald, my research at the Priory proved fruitful. I know where Mazdak the Accursed was buried, and I believe I know his next target. He's planning to attack a human town known as the Ascalon Settlement. If we don't stop him, he'll wipe them out.
He's attacking Ascalon Settlement? They're a peaceful area. They have very few defenses. We've got to stop Mazdak.
We have the soldiers. If the Pale Tree would allow Caladbolg to be born into battle, the Vigil can destroy Mazdak. All it takes is firepower, courage, and a direct assault.
You always think in a straight line. Look, Mazdak's forces will have to move through the Centaur tribes to get to Ascalon Settlement. Why not turn them against each other and take down two birds with one stone? The Order of Whispers could do that easily.
I know where Mazdak was buried. The Priory could explore his tomb, get past the traps, and find a way to destroy the Lich while he slumbers. It's the logical approach.
This lich must be destroyed. For Rhiannoch. For Tyria. Listen to me. The Orders wish you to join them. If you do, they will lend you strength. With their backing, we can defeat Mazdak. It is your destiny to fight Zaitan. Joining an Order will help you achieve that goal. Choose wisely.
Herald, I place Caladbolg in your care. Decide how to defeat Mazdak, and know that the hopes of the Grove go with you.
So I think this is where we make the decision to join an order. So...
Alright, who are we gonna let down?
Everybody.
Okay, so what were their plans?
I don't know, but we have to join the Order of Whispers, yes?
I mean, I think so.
Yeah, let's just do Order of Whispers. Because Tybalt is worth it.
I'm glad you decided to join the Order of Whispers. We'll handle the formalities after the battle. Traherne, will you accompany us on this adventure? Your knowledge of Orien undead is second to none.
I'm still not joining your order, but yes, I will lend my aid.
Alright.
I can't click on the thing that says to continue because the instance owner has left. He is covering that.
Oh, that's okay. it lets you continue with it.
Yeah. Like, do you want to progress or stay on this quest? And it's like, shut up. The instance owner's left. Stay here. You can't click on anything until the game lets you go somewhere. Like, this is
Yeah,
weird.
I just need to briefly buy a
seen much.
kit so that I don't...
Such amazing things as what I saw in the mist.
Oh, just need a crafting kit. Please. Do I really have to go down to the other level? I might.
Let's see. So where are we supposed to go? Oh, all the way up there. Well, easy run.
Invisible bag. That's a new one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it means it doesn't show up when you're talking to merchants or like salvaging stuff.
Yeah.
It's so you can put like rare equipment in there and you don't have to worry about it accidentally going bye-bye.
haven't seen you around in a long time.
Yeah, every quest is really taking us out there now.
Yeah. I think... Yeah, I don't exactly know what the logic is, but I know certain areas are just like, this is straight up the story area for this one, and you could skip it. Be nice if it kind of told you ahead of time, but I guess it really doesn't matter that much. It's also actually really easy to traverse this world, and it's only going to get easier as they add mounts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it only takes a little bit of time, yeah.
So it sucks, because you guys have speed boost, and I'm slow. My only advantage is I know where we're going before you guys know. So, this is a short topic, but I picked up South Park Stick of Truth last night because my hands messed up, and so I needed something to play that would be, like, kind of easy. That game is
lewd.
Actually revolting. Like, normally with games, I'm just like, oh, that's gross, haha. This one, I'm just like, I'm not sure I like this game. Like, mechanically, I enjoy it, but, like, holy shit. I almost regret making my main character Birdcatcher. And obviously...
Wait, what?
Yeah, he did. It was
well,
terrible.
I mean, one of the classes is a Jew, so Bird was the easiest victim.
Have you been recording it or just playing it off screen?
I was recording it.
Boy, oh boy. I wonder if there's a scene eventually where I'm wondering if you can even record it or stream it.
I don't know, actually.
How does Twitch handle nudity?
Twitch generally doesn't care as long as it's not, like, the main focus. They didn't like Honey Pop's nudity, so they banned that. But as far as I can tell, South Park Stick of the Truth, they're just like, I mean, it's kind of implied that this is going to be gross as shit, so...
Guess so. Almost there.
Yep,
oh,
I'm almost
McKillington's
there too.
was offline?
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's weird. Did I start the instance?
If Keith is more or less here, I think we're good.
Okay. Yeah, you went offline and now you're online again. That's weird.
I don't know.
Everything was fine on his end. We have a tangle of weeds.
Apparently South Park's not allowed in Guild of Wars. Guild of Wars.
There you are, Initiate. Are you ready to cause a little trouble? Order of Whispers style?
I'm ready, Kai. But where is everyone? The village looks nearly empty.
Whispers agents pulled a few strings and caught in Seraph Lieutenant Locum's gambling debts. In exchange for a clean slate, he's ordered the village evacuated. They'll only be gone for a little while, but in the meantime, we'll meet with the Harathi Centaur and convince them to come to the settlement.
We're going to turn the town over to centaurs? How can that possibly help defeat the undead?
I see where Kai is going with this. Think like a spy, not a soldier, my friend.
It's a trap, of course. The undead will storm the village, and when they get here, they'll fight the centaurs. Once the two groups have decimated each other, the Seraph return and retake the town. Locum looks like a hero.
And in the confusion, we three backstab Mazdak while his army is otherwise engaged. That's my kind of fight.
It's a cunning plan. Let's get started.
Once each group has lost 1/10 of its size, we will have victory in hand.
This is...
I just get a kick of how people always use decimated because it sounds cool, but it doesn't mean what they're saying.
Yeah, it is the coolest sound.
It's the coolest misused word ever.
Yeah.
Leave? But why? The village is perfectly safe.
Also, I have
Cannot be safe
Khalid
for
Bowl.
long. The Orions are on their way. You must evacuate.
Evacuate?
Oh, right.
This is my
I
home.
can't actually
All of
help
my
here.
things are
All I
here.
can do is
Things
dance.
can be replaced. Lives cannot. Champion, can you make her see reason?
Can I make her see reason? Huh. Well, one thing I don't like about this whole thing is, I mean, the centaurs aren't necessarily good either, but we're essentially baiting them in so that they get killed instead. She's like, leave me alone, it's too dangerous out there. I can't leave my gold. Wait, your gold? And we can say, there's nothing out there worse than what's about to be in here. Centaurs. Undead.
Foolish human.
You dishonor yourself and your ancestors? You're clever and cunning enough to recover from this loss. An army coming here? Goodness, maybe I should just take your word for it. You're so fierce. Hurry up, get your things, and run for the hills. Alright, I forgot I'm supposed to be British.
So why does Kai have a bunch of spikes coming out of her arms? It just seems like a really unfortunate design.
It's part of the Order of Whispers.
If she hits anything hard enough, they would just like stab through her arm. It just seems like a bad idea to have a bunch of spikes pointing into your flesh.
So here's Locum. Wait, isn't this the guy that has the gambling debt?
Hello.
Homes and livelihoods are at risk. I hope your order knows what it's doing. I know it's a sacrifice, but it's a necessary one. Get the holdouts out of here. I heard some commotion beyond the East Gate. You'll need to attend to that too. Thank you, Sergeant. Now get to safety. And he's going off. And you're dancing on a rock?
I can't do anything else. That's the one problem with Personal Story is they're not built for multiplayer.
But the problem is, people aren't going to see the conversations as they're occurring on your side of the stream.
The centaurs are not
I'm sorry I'm more interesting than random NPCs talking at each other.
I'm not scared of you either. Harold, handle this fool.
Damn fabulous.
Like an apple.
Wait, Keith is threatening to pair her like an apple? These lands belong to my family. I'm not leaving just because you shrubs are quivering in the breeze. Wait, she just called us a shrub?
Yep.
Somebody get Mark Wahlberg.
If you really want to die, I can take care of that for you. Keith risks her life for you, and you imply that she is an enemy, or... It's okay. Clearly this mighty fighter can take the whole undead army. Okay. So that's like sort of saying, haha, lady, you know, you're gonna be the one to fight the undead? Her life, well, I've heard she's a friend to Captain Thackeray. Fine. I'll evacuate, for now.
Oh no, the army of the dead are here.
Thank you for your trust.
Let's see how it turns out, shall we?
The one way to scare them off is just summon a bunch of zombies around them.
That's true. Wouldn't that be a good thing to do in a D&D campaign if you were some kind of necrotic spellcaster? Just be like, ooh, undead. You'd scare everyone out of every situation.
I can just be like, oh no, wolves, and then summon wolves.
Oh, that's true. For like the druid part of it.
Yeah. And then you'd be like, oh no, wolves.
Yeah, we did that once.
I don't even need illusions. They're real wolves, kind of.
Yeah.
They're face spirits, but they operate like real wolves for like an hour.
Uh-oh, these cutthroats. I'll teach you a lesson with Khalidbolg. Whoa, ouch.
She
this
really
is
is one of those hype people. You know, Keith, maybe those people do exist, we just don't like, maybe that is, like, legitimately how they talk to each other when they play games.
Hey.
We are just so jaded and, like, boring that we have no joy in our
I have
lives.
one of the most famous ancient weapons of the Sylvari. This is awesome. It's probably going to be the only time I'm ever going to wield it. Ever. Because then Traherne gets it.
It's a triangle.
Planty pokey stick.
Hey, let me read off its attacks to you. It has the Daybreak Blade and the Flashing Arc, Electrolyze, Skyfall, Twilight Crash, and Maelstrom Strike.
Electrolyze. It's what plant people crave.
Electrolyze instead of electrolyte. Lights? Yeah.
Shock therapy.
I wonder if Khalidbolg means thunder or lightning now that I think about it in, like, Gaelic. Most of the Sylvari names are Gaelic in origin.
These Harathi aren't as dumb as they look.
Alright, we're supposed to convince them. Oh!
You said you wished to bargain. Speak.
He said far enough, but I'm going anyway.
Yeah, there's a rebuffing.
Yeah, they're talking.
Living soul of the earth, I did not
Wait, they're
think
calling
it
us
to be
plant
true.
spirits?
Spirits of the land. That's us. We're angry at the humans of Ascalon settlement. We've used our magic to chase the humans away.
You're hearing her
See for
dialogue, right?
yourselves. The gates are
Yes.
open and the streets are empty.
Oh,
Go
the
there,
centaurs have dumb
and claim your
faces.
prize.
Noctis, the humans
Does
are
he have a
fleeing into
butthole?
the
He
hills.
does not have a
The
butthole.
spirit tells truth. The village is undefended. Gallop to the human settlement immediately. Bless you, spirits. The Horathi will long remember your deeds.
Wait,
Bless you, two
wait.
horseman.
They call us
Wait a
Earth
minute.
spirits.
Wait a minute. All of the guys are like these like straight up goat people. Like they have goat heads, and all the women are just women.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's called dimorphism. Fantasy.
No, if fantasy is
fantastic
sexual dimorphism.
I
That's some
think there's another
extreme
name for it.
dimorphism right there.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
way worse than the Worgen.
It's in the TV tropes as like, you know how beastly male versions of races.
I mean,
can look? That's why-
it's a lot like the proportion difference you get between the two different types of trolls and WoW.
Yeah, yeah. The whole hunched over look with, you know, massive tusks and noses and stuff of the males. But if you actually look, the original models for females were pretty grotesque and indistinguishable from the males almost.
Yay, we're
So-
manipulating people's ignorance about nature and getting them to murder each other. We are honorable Sylvari.
Which is weird because didn't the Sylvari
The town is as silent as death.
learn from Ventari the
You
Centaur?
are noble spirits.
What?
And friends to the Horathi.
No.
Then
They
everyone
think that we're
dies,
their
the end.
friends. This is terrible. This is why I hate the Order of
Risen march
Whispers.
upon Ascalon settlement.
God, they look weird.
Work together to hold this place.
The default expression of these guys is, huh.
Weakness makes me sick.
The Horathi have not retaken this land only to see it fall to corruption.
Yeah, I can finally fight things. Oh my god, that broken texture.
Yeah, that was weird.
Did you guys?
Yeah, I saw that.
Was weird.
There's just a weird gray-green smudge across the screen.
Yeah, not sure where that came from or why.
I'm just
Like,
picturing these poor like centaur women people have to like kiss like a goat head.
Yep.
I mean, it's like Beauty and the Beast.
I mean,
Sexual dimorphism is one thing, but they have like basic different like
at the same
skeletons.
time, the women kind of look like crackheads, so.
Uh-oh, Trahern's down for the count.
Like with humans, every now and then I'm like, how do they so easily identify the gender of skeletons? But with these guys, it'd be the easiest thing ever.
Yeah, it's like, is the face all messed up and weird looking? Yep, alright, there we go.
Is it a goat head or a human head?
Yep.
Yeah, they really
What
do
was
just
the
look
game
like
that added
bones.
weird boob bones to the skeletons?
bones?
Dude, there was a game, I believe it was a game or something recently.
No, I'd shown you a photograph. It was like in a Chinese art gallery or something.
Oh, was that it?
It was a male skeleton and a female skeleton lying next to one another, except the female skeleton had what looked to be shoulder blade bones, but in the front as well as the back, so it was shaped like boobs.
Whoops.
Yep.
Except, wait, it couldn't be Chinese because I thought that they dislike bones and skeletons so much they edit them out of games.
I mean, sometimes they can have it. They allowed that like weird.
They have those
Body thing
museums
happen.
full of
Yeah.
the bodies.
I don't know. All I know is the story sounds like one of those like bad taxidermy places.
Yeah.
Like the taxidermies where it's like the weird like derp nightmare sludge wolf or something.
Dude, I think it was a lion actually. Generally, the lion is the famous one. I will look bad taxidermy up for fun when I'm feeling like bored.
I still don't know how centaurs work. Are there any
They don't.
creatures that like any kind of form like this?
No.
Aside from insects.
It's
aside
pure
from
fantasy.
Insects.
Even insects, like praying mantises, make sense anatomically. Centaurs are stupid.
Some fantasy writer just saw a person on a horse, and was like, "What if person was horse?" And then that's the whole thought process behind making up the centaur concept.
Right.
It's just the
'cause
silhouette of a person riding a horse.
Because the only creatures that I know that have 4 hind legs and then arms, yeah, sort of like the praying mantis or something. But that's because insects tend to have 6 limbs anyway.
I remember trying to make like a centaur paladin for like mounted combat in D&D. Because in 3rd edition, charges were like ridiculous, but apparently being a centaur did not count as mounted, so I had a big horse that I.
You rode a horse as a centaur?
Yeah.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
That definitely doesn't
like,
make
look,
sense.
I can be a centaur.
Once you're a centaur,
yes.
riding a horse means completely different things.
Yeah. Well, no. I even drew it. It looked stupid.
Nope, nope.
Like
that stuff goes into birds' discords.
Well, I mean, this was me in high school, more or less punishing the DM for being boring and not just letting me be a centaur knight. It's like, nope, you have to have a mount. And I'm like, fuck it, I have a big horse.
Wait, knights always have to have mounts in D&D?
No, but my DM was being a jerk about it, so it's just like, alright, screw it. You get weird mental imagery now. Have fun. It's your fault.
Where is Mazak the Accursed?
He's gonna probably come at the very tail end after his hordes have been vanquished.
He just randomly spawning little dudes that we more or less just waffle stomp into submission.
Yes, they're not going well so far. They're not even armored. It's just a bunch of random humans running around, like in like rags and trying to punch us.
The Char are armored.
We should probably feel bad by now.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are beyond hope.
Yeah, that is a full armor, like that's a plate armor Char, but that human was like in a t-shirt and rags and punching us.
Yeah.
Oh hey, it's one of these again.
And
I
they
still
have
don't
the
know what
same
they are.
armor and HP.
Video games.
Yep.
Chainmail bikini.
Actually, there are heavy armored humans, but maybe they're just not using those models in this.
Oh yeah, it's the Risen Brute that's the semi-heavy.
Whoa, abomination!
It really is just the hype person.
Hey, why? Did I mean, they clobbered me.
Shell, I think you never saw the Anthem like teaser footage.
No.
I should have you watch it, and I want you to see just how much you sound exactly like them.
I mean, okay, so I think we were having this discussion before about how it's nice. It's easy to commentate over puzzle games because you're talking about the content that you're seeing, experiencing, or manipulating.
Okay, I really feel like we're supposed to find him or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are.
Oh, defeat Mazdak. Yeah, we do have to find him.
Oh yeah, he's down here. Yeah, I kept talking about his health bar being there. I'm like, he's not showing up, and we're just fighting infinitely right now.
Okay, that makes
Oh yeah,
sense.
he's past these two abominations.
Issue.
So I think the problem is, I mean, we can obviously talk about various subjects while we're doing action-oriented games, but occasionally I'll make a comment about what's going on in the game, and unfortunately, if it's about an abomination or my sword or something, you're like, sounds like no.
I just have to make fun of you for how
Oh,
genuine
wow,
you sound.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh, Kate is dead too. Why is Kate dead?
I think
She probably came straight here without any of our help,
But
and
she's like-
then just got defeated.
Fair enough. It's just she's supposed to be this like she's got the.
Yeah, but there's two abominations.
Okay, where is he? Is this his grave even?
Oh, there he is. Yeah, we just had to go.
Hey, it's
far enough.
Necroman.
Pathetic little adventurers, come fight me.
He actually called us adventurers.
He did call. Funny.
So it always feels weird when someone calls you an adventurer in any fantasy RPG thing. It's like, that's accepted as a thing? It comes up in D&D a lot too, and I'm like, wait, adventurers are like an accepted income source?
Yeah?
I'm not like a witcher.
They probably call you mercenaries or archaeologists or I don't know what. Oh, there he is.
Defeat Mazdak by using his mortal enemy, Jowdones.
Jowdones. Oh no.
Yeah, took you a bit. That was a good pun.
I was drinking
Painful
water.
pun, but that was a good pun.
Jowdones. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was bird level.
Okay.
Was it Bird in disguise?
No, it was Greg.
Wait.
It was one of my fans.
Mazdak the Accursed is dead. By the blade of Calidberg, Rhiannoc is at last avenged.
Well done, Initiate. Your cunning and nerve really threw those undead for a loop. I'm proud you're a member of the Order of Whispers. Now, for the rest of your initiation. Go to Lion's Arch. There, you'll be contacted by an apple merchant. Meet with him to get your first formal assignment.
Thank you, Kai. You can count on me. Keith, you're so quiet. Are you injured?
No, I'm thinking. Rhiannoc died before he could fulfill his wild hunt. He failed because he was alone. If we wish to fight Zaitan, we must not let fear or anger force us apart. If we do not find a way to defeat the dragons, Tyria will be destroyed. Tell me, my friend, do you think it's possible for people to let go of their differences? To unite?
Our dreams inspire us, Keith. We must never give up hope, or we give up the dream itself.
Then I must also go to Lion's Arch. It is time to call together Destiny's Edge.
By your leave, my friend, I'll return Caladbolg to the Pale Tree. I'll be sure to tell her the tale of Mazdak's defeat.
Will I see you again, Trahearne?
Yes, I'm sure of it. Our wild hunts are linked, my friend. We will need one another. May your path be filled with adventure and joy. Until we meet again.
That pun was real bullshit. I don't think I can bear it.
So, throughout this entire game, they more or less have this, like, lengthy background plot line of Destiny's Edge being these, like, great heroes. Where they'd hired these, like, really high-profile voice actors. And now that the high-profile voice actors don't want to do this anymore, they don't have the budget for them, they've more or less just, like, sidelined Destiny's Edge as hard as possible. They're like, we'll just kill them off to the side and never speak about them again.
Well, what they did was they created, like, the son of one of the characters, the,
Yeah, they made, like, their own knockoff that was a lot cheaper.
They had a second cast of characters.
They just gave me a chess piece that was double the defense of my current one.
Yep.
That was a huge leap. That wasn't the quest. That wasn't from the quest, though. That was me hitting level 55.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how'd you like really expensive stuff? I'm like, okay, there we go. So how do you invite people to guild?
Right-click on their name, and...
The other way.
Oh, press G. Go to roster, which is the 3 people on the left, and there will be something that says search invite, and that's how you do it.
There we go. Oh geez, I've got 53 things, 53 points. Next specialization's 71. That'll be a while.
Yeah.
That'll be a while.
Okay, so we have setting the stage, which is down in Lion's Arch. Oh, Arch. I always call it Lion's Arc, but it's Lion's Arch.
A circle of mispronunciation. When you half pay attention. Are we still on the level 30 quest? Or is this or was that the end of it?
We're on to 40. We're on to 40.
We're on to the level 40.
Oh, so now we're starting 40.
Yeah.
Alright, this is bathroom break time then.
Okay. Then we'll get to meet Tybalt. Now I forget, was Tybalt the best friend of Romeo and Romeo and Juliet?
Yes.
And he dies.
I'm actually gonna do the bathroom
Except
break,
I think this
Keith
Tybalt
is ahead of me.
This Tybalt is
This will not stand.
Oh yeah, you guys are
Mainly it's
getting
just
ahead
an
of me in
excuse
level.
to use some of those tomes of levels, because I have
I'm gonna
nothing...
get the tomes of levels from my bank.
I have no reason why not to use them. If I can find them. Oh. Well. That'll have to do, seeing as I can't find the other, the actual thing. That'll do. There we go. Okay. Gonna be right back.
We were just discussing how Tybalt was the best friend to Romeo in Romeo and Juliet. And I believe this Tybalt is spelled with a Y as opposed to an I, like in the Shakespearean play. So it's like the fantasy Ys again.
The fantasy Ys, the wild hunt.
Yep.
Part of me is constantly tempted to just spend all my points just so the game will stop telling me that I have more points.
Yeah. Yeah, it keeps reminding you.
Yeah, the exclamation point keeps coming back up, no matter how much I dismiss it. And I usually don't actually have any new points since last time.
Shall we? Any questions? No? All right then.
Is Wander here?
He is peeing.
Go pee!
Tybalt was...
Oh, these items suck.
Romeo's enemy. You're right, it was Mercutio that was the friend.
Oh, Mercutio was the friend.
Yeah, Mercutio's the guy that dies.
Oh, well, doesn't Tybalt die too?
Yeah, both Tybalt and
Everyone
Mercutio, I believe, dies. Yeah, no, everyone pretty much dies.
Wasn't Tybalt a relative of Juliet's?
No, I think he was just a lackey of her father's.
You pretty much had to do non-stop romance and or murder to keep the crowds engaged back then.
Yeah.
I say as if that's different from now.
Okay, so it was Mercutio. I always get the two of them mixed up.
I get really bummed out when a game's like this loot is account bound. I'm like, okay, so let's salvage it. No, you can't. I'm like, well then what? Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't like the soulbound stuff because then I can't scrap it.
Let me freaking just dismantle it. I'm not trying to sell it. How is that the same thing as being account bound? That's silly.
Okay, so do you? I suppose it's Wander or.
You
want
am
funny?
Gloriously luminescent.
Sweet.
Keith? Yep, okay.
Gloriously incandescent.
Now, if you notice in this picture how Keith looks vaguely
That person's
human.
wearing a bra on their head.
Yeah.
It's Oja. Originally, the Sylvari design was more elf-like, and they had just leafy hair. They didn't actually look that much different from humans, but then people were like...
Wait, hold on. Don't move. Just look around for a second.
Is this the old Lion's Ark?
Yeah, this is the old Lion's Ark. I can't believe they still have this.
This is the old Lion's Ark.
That's really amusing, actually.
Is it old Lion's Ark as in like vanilla Guild Wars 2 or what?
Yes. So see, that's the genie. Oh, what do they call it?
The Mystic Forge.
The Mystic
So
Forge.
this is Lion's Ark I actually played back then, probably.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is what you.
I loved this.
I actually really liked the weird pirate shanty town that they had, as opposed to whatever kind of super sterile
familiar.
Look around. Yeah.
It's overly. It's very sepia though right now.
Well,
it's sepia because they make it look like the past.
Yeah.
It's no longer in the game, but yeah, there was the lion statue, and over there.
Hey, look, it's a lion and he's arcing.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's
but
fish
we just
spitting at
established
him.
that it's Lion's Arch, not Lion's Ark.
Yeah, they made a statue of a lion with a butthole.
Does it have a butthole?
He has a
You see
butthole
the
and he has
cat butt-
testicles.
Oh, dude, he does.
Just weird details for a.
Maybe.
To go as
maybe
far as the
that's-
butthole is the really weird part for some reason.
Yeah, maybe that's why Scarlet wanted to destroy it. No, I'm kidding.
I'm sick of this butthole.
Why are all these fish worshipping this lion butthole?
Oh, dude, look at how shitty the boats are in the sea serpent going around in
Because they're 2D.
Yeah, they're 2D,
Yeah.
but like.
I think they're just supposed to be metal on tracks.
They're like Ocarina of Time assets.
Yeah, the edges are garbage.
Rawr, I'm a sea dragon.
I used
Your
to
mateys?
love going out over here and stepping out into one of the portals that led to the. Oh, this is just bringing back so many memories.
I'm kind of laughing just because last night we just did a pirate escape room.
Oh right. Saw your tweet about that. And how did it go?
It was fine.
Did they
I
have
played a lot of
people
better
like-
ones.
Arg. Yeah, booty.
It's really just a themed setting more than anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been so long since I've seen them together. This will work. It must. Not sure what you're doing, Keith, but I'm here if you need me.
Wait, you gave her that voice? Come on. Oh, there's Destiny's
Wander
Edge.
can do way worse.
I can.
Welcome, fellow members of Destiny's Edge. We must speak of the threat of the Elder Dragons.
When I agreed to come, I didn't know you'd be inviting this char.
I could say the same for you, human. Finally crawling back for forgiveness, Logan.
I've done nothing that needs to be forgiven.
Logan, Ritlock, enough of your squabbling. Kaith, I doubt that we can unite again. Not after our last mistake.
The Norn's right. When heirs to Galkin makes mistakes, people die.
Is that what you think, Soja? That what happened was my fault?
Please, all of you, our time has come. We must help the Orders. We have fought the Elder Dragons before.
And lost. Because someone couldn't keep up with us.
You have something to say, say it to my face.
I would if you weren't always running away. I should gut you and be done with it.
Gut me? With what? That human-made sword you looted from Ascalon? I've had enough. We're done here.
Running away again.
Ritlock, you're just making it worse.
Ha! Look who's talking! Logan's right, for once. I have more important things to do. I'm done with this.
And I refuse to waste my efforts on cowards and fools. Goodbye, Keith.
It's sad to see Logan and Ritlock argue. If only there was something to bond them together. Yes, I know what might help. Keith, I have to leave as well. I fear this meeting was a mistake, but maybe I can fix it.
We failed, then. Failed to bring Destiny's Edge back together. We cannot help the others. How can we help Tyria?
I knew it! He's such a distractingly familiar voice. He played Grunt in Mass Effect, too. Ritlock.
Yeah.
Well, he
Steve Blum.
plays pretty much anyone that needs to have that very...
Yeah, but it's literally Grunt's voice so exactly. I'm like, this is bothering me. What is this? I have to confirm. And yeah,
now
it's
you
Steve
know
Blum.
how it feels, Keith.
I mean, that's what MMOs
To see
are.
a
It's just every
mercer.
familiar voice actor everywhere.
Yeah.
How's it feel, Keith?
So,
They are frozen in that
For-
moment. That
for a
one
little
second
lowdown
when we
about
split
Destiny's
apart.
Edge, the 5 of them
Why
were
can't
brought...
we move past it? I don't understand. A death leaves a wound in the survivors. As the Pale Tree mourned when Rhiannoch died, so too do they mourn. They are wasting time. The dragons grow stronger. I must find a way to make them see. We will. You are not alone, Kate. Not alone, because you are here. Yes, I will hold on to that. Though, through the long nights ahead. Take care, my friend.
What?
You will hear from me soon. I will be waiting.
We chose poorly by playing as the race that doesn't constantly have Ritlock around.
Zoop.
Do I have a third key now? I do have 3 keys now and no chest for them.
You are here. Now that we're near a bank, I can just give you a ton. How many do you want?
All. Fuck it.
I'm not gonna give you all of them just in case I do
Just
get
in
a key.
case he gets more keys,
But
yeah.
like, you never get keys.
Yeah, so for some backstory, the 5 of those guys were brought together, and at the time Zoja was still an apprentice to an Asura named Snaff, and they
male.
worked together to try to fight
Male.
Kralkatorrik, and I think they had contact with Glint from the first game. He had... Oh, we got letters in the mail.
I'm amused that when you look up Steve Bloom, you just get some nerdy looking guy with glasses.
Oops.
He's not like a
And-
biker smoking another biker or something.
Yeah, and what they're all arguing about is at the very last minute when they were going to fight Kralkatorrik, Logan had some distressing news that maybe Queen Jenna was in danger. So he abandoned the group to go back and protect Queen Jenna from some nefarious plot. And I think Air failed to hit something or do something in the battle, and that cost Snaf his life. Or maybe Snaf died trying to save her. I don't know. So Zojja
Sounds like a real snafu.
Yeah. So Zojja blames Air for Snaf dying, and Rytlock blames Logan for abandoning them, you know, potentially costing them the battle once again. So they're all angry with one another.
Just watching as a tiger stands diagonally in a glowing nightmare vortex. This game really evokes some really strange visuals sometimes.
Yeah. Alright, well, this is an easy quest to start.
I'm opening my chest. What did I get? I got a lot of
Oh,
tickets.
Jesus. I love large chests, and I know you do too. Wanderbot,
Wait.
74 chests.
You sent that?
I like to send weird, salacious stuff. Originally it was butts. But I figured the spam filter might pick it up, because I'm not entirely sure. So,
It's like when whenever you log into imagery, you get a message. Whenever you go on imagery, you get a message. It's like, would you like free sex weekend? And I'm like, I don't even understand what you're trying to say right now. It's just
Wait,
words.
you have an Imgur account?
Yeah.
Huh.
Fear me, for I am mighty.
Okay, so do we want Keith to do this one
Any
then?
or every. We'll do it at the same time.
Trying
What
to
do
get
you
rid
mean?
of garbage in my
Just
inventory
talk
that the
over
game
each
won't let
other.
me sell or dismantle. It's so annoying. Alright, running towards the vortex thing, and click.
It bugs me a little bit we can't salvage stuff gotten through the personal story.
You're gonna get the fun dialogue.
It's so
with
you
Tybalt.
can't, like, cheese it and, like, farm the resources over and over again, but it's so pointless.
That doesn't even make sense either, because you can only get the quest items once. Even if you replay the mission, you don't get to redo the quest, right?
Yeah, well, the implication is so you couldn't run through, like, the first couple of personal story stuff and, like, start salvaging yellows real quick.
There's the mysterious apple seller. I love this music. It's like the sneaky music.
It is interesting that everything is sepia tone, though.
No, they did that intentionally to tell
yeah.
you that you were in the past.
No, it makes
like
sense.
before Lion's Arc got destroyed.
Yeah, it's that one
Cool,
shark
actually.
face that looks really happy all the time.
Oh,
Look
I
at
know,
him.
he's so cute.
Who's there? You?
He's got a permanent Labrador smile.
Oh, I love Labradors.
Hey there. Can I interest you in an apple?
I'm looking for my contact, a member of the order.
Apples for sale? Nothing but apples to see here, folks. What part of secret society wasn't explained to you? Keep your voice down, initiate, and pretend you're buying an apple.
Sorry, give me that apple. The one over there.
My name's Tybalt, Lightbringer of the Order of You-Know-What. It's my job to train you to serve the Order. I'm supposed to figure out if you're trustworthy, and if you are, well, then you get to know more. A lot of people would love to know the secrets our Order collects about the dragons, sometimes for very bad reasons.
That makes sense. Put me up to any test, Tybalt. I'll prove myself.
First things first. We've got a mission assignment. Are you up for it, Initiate?
Aren't you going to tell me what it is?
Ah, not in Lion's Arch. There are ears everywhere. Meet me in Applenook Hamlet, and I'll brief you there.
The voice actor of Tybalt was in Spirited
Before
Away.
you follow Tybalt, speak with
Oh,
me
wow.
and shit. My name is Riel, and I am the Order's primary spy in Lion's Arch. The Preceptor sent me to welcome you before you begin your first mission. You have a right to know the dangers you will face.
Keith, this is you.
Yep, you have to talk with her.
Ah. I started opening lion chests.
Welcome, Initiate. Yes, we know who you are. We've been watching you. You join us even as the fate of nations hangs in the balance. Only the Order of Whispers stands between civilization and ruin. In every nation, the dragons are rising. They will devour the world. If they aren't stopped, they'll turn Tyria into a burnt-out husk, a broken shell. You may have chosen to join the Order of Whispers, but our trust is earned, not given. Now is the time to show your worth. It doesn't matter where the dragons came from, or why they awakened. The secrets we discover will help us send them back to hell. Welcome to the Order of Whispers.
Awkwardly static MMO pose.
Dynamic Tybalt pose.
Okay, meet
there are
outside.
there are neat tricks when they mix the
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
the,
painting backgrounds with the people and everything.
Yeah, the motion comic things that they do for this, the art style they picked is great. Which is why I always kind of point out how shitty the 3D models look in comparison, because the 2D effects are just so much better.
Lion's Ark wallpaper looks weirdly corrupted, doesn't it?
Kinda, yeah.
It looks like it's like weird. It looks like when a
Matte
puddle
painting.
has oil in it.
Yeah. It's probably matte painted together somewhat.
It's just a strange mixture of like blues and purples and then rust colors that makes it look like it's an oil spill.
So I wonder if we're actually going to make it to the level 50 story arc.
We could. We could probably finish it too. It's not gonna be that.
Oh, but
I
it's
don't know.
one of the longest quests.
The level 30 story arc took almost 2 hours. So I doubt we're gonna finish anything more than the 40s tonight.
Okay,
yeah, that's true. I thought these would go faster,
Wait,
but like
Oh, wait. None of you guys got that?
Keith wasn't here yet, apparently.
Okay, well, I got
We
out.
could just immediately. Well, I didn't.
Yeah, I left the instance area. Can you leave it?
I mean, it's kicking me out anyway.
Oh, okay. Then I'll start it. Or wait, I'm in it? I thought I got out of it.
You're proud of
How do I get out of it?
Just run into the red zone and then stay there.
Oh, I see.
It didn't immediately trigger for me the realization of like, oh, I need to leave when we were in the last place.
No, it just started it. I can't.
No, just hit skip in the bottom right corner. And then run into the red.
Okay, there we go. It's odd because I ran to the red and then it started up the cutscene like, no, I don't want to start it yet. Now is everyone here?
Yes.
Okay. Now we'll be able to enter the instance. I'm sorry.
Well, that's a weird sight.
Yeah,
The planet's too hot. The tea's ready.
Greetings. We have Helena and we have Tybalt.
Hey, Initiate. I wish we could have talked at that tavern in Lion's Arch. Free drinks. Plenty of pretty ladies will talk to a broken-down engineer.
Maybe next time. I'll even buy you a round of something you'll enjoy. Apple cider, right?
Ha! Good one. Anyway, here's the situation. This is Kryta. Most of Crichton politics center around a tug-of-war between the Ministry and the Queen. Minister Gaarix wants to steal the throne from Queen Jenna. Gaarix doesn't see the dragons as a threat. He just wants Kryta for his own.
That means we're on the Queen's side, right?
You're darn right. Queen Jenna's making a treaty with the Char. She supports Lion's Arch. The Order likes having her in power. Here's where it gets interesting. Minister Gaarix's daughter, Demi, contacted the Order of Whispers. Apparently there's trouble at home. Demi Beetlestone is offering detailed information about her father's shady deals in exchange for asylum among the Order. Trouble is, the Order lost contact with Demi between Divinity's Reach and Applenook Hamlet. Our job is to track her down.
Makes sense to me. Let's snoop around and see what we can find.
This is actually Tybalt's like one of his biggest roles ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like
For
he played like Quark in Ratchet and Clank, and that's like about it.
Oh, he did Cork.
Okay, and she's like, good evening, traveler. Is there something I can help you with? Where are these ministry guards? Shouldn't they be in Kryta? Their commander showed up demanding the whole inn for his troops. I hope they're planning to pay for it. Thanks for the information.
Saying it again? That might bear some investigation.
Oh, there's something a little recognizable. He plays Belial in Diablo 3.
Oh, Belial.
It's always really
Yeah.
minor roles though. Like I play this boss fight, or I play additional voices.
Okay, everyone here?
Does it matter? None of these are cutscenes.
Well, there's dialogue that Tybalt actually says in response to these.
Yeah.
So there's the washerwoman. What do you need, stranger? A pretty girl out of Kryta was supposed to meet me here. Have you seen her? A pretty young lady. Could be. What'd she look like? Maybe been wearing country clothes, rustic stuff, or she's from Divinity's Reach, so she's probably wearing fine clothes. I'm probably saying that, right? Because she's like the daughter of Codicus. Ah, yes! I did happen to see a lady like that a few days ago. Didn't talk to her much, though. I'm sorry I can't help. Thank you, ma'am. It's good to know that she's at least got this far. Okay, let's keep going. I like how Wander just put himself right here by the food and is dancing like
I am bread dancing.
He's
Bread
blending.
dancing?
He is the banana
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah. you know how like you have to stomp grapes to make wine? Well, you have to stomp
Yeah.
bread to make beer.
You stomp bread to ruin dreams.
Also that, and products.
Salutations, friend Silvari. I have delicious foodstuffs, all for the walks of life. Oh, for all walks of life.
This is
what can I
like
offer
an
you?
old man.
What?
That is like the oldest woman voice you could have come up with.
Well,
hello, dearie. How do you like my loaves of bread?
I made snickerdoodles.
And then this
Okay,
asshole
look,
stomped on
It's
them.
really hard for me to make a man's voice without sounding like a really deep lady. And I didn't go after you guys for when you were talking in various unlady tones.
You're so yellow.
I know he's
I am
yellow.
grossly incandescent.
I'm looking for a friend of mine, a young woman from out of town. Have you seen her? Okay, what kind of voice should I give him then? Or one of you guys can give him a
Young
voice.
or out of town woman. I tend to remember people by their purchases. Any idea what she might have bought?
We can say possibly provisions, smoked meats, hard biscuits, thing that would last the journey, or she's from the city, so she's probably buying fresh fruits, cheeses, and things like that. I'd say the latter.
Pricey stuff. I remember now, lovely lass. Yes, she was here a few days ago.
Do you know where she's gone?
Sorry, she hardly spoke. Seemed skittish. Left town before those ministry lads came by.
That's good to know. Thank you. Okay. I like how I get all the talking missions. Oh, here's a little Asuran messenger. Salutations, friend. What can I do for you? Have you had any unusual messages lately? Or I'm looking for a friend of mine. Can you check to see if she left a message for me? Okay, I'll do that one. Let me see. Delastra, no, I don't see anything here for you. I'm sorry. Has there been any unusual mail at all? Unusual, you say? Well, there was a certified message from the Ministry God Commander, but I can't discuss that. The Ministry doesn't have its own messengers? Usually, yes. Seems odd, doesn't it? I guess someone didn't want to log out of use of a messenger? Wait, log the use of a messenger. Oh! So, secrecy. That is interesting. Thanks. Do.
You have a way with people. Not bad. Squeeze them a little and these villagers leak information. So, Demi was with friends here, but then disappeared. The Ministry Guard appeared right after she vanished.
It makes sense that her father, a powerful minister, sent the guard to bring her back. But they're still here, which means they haven't found Demi yet.
We also know the Ministry Guard commander was angry about a message from an unknown source.
The guard has answers we don't have. It's time to know what they know.
They're all at the tavern. If we can get them drinking and talking, they'll spill the apples. Let's go.
You don't want to spill apples, they'll get bruised.
We need to know more.
Yes.
You know what'll really spill the apples is if I summon all my undead monsters. Here we go. These will make us blend in.
Wow, there's a lot of guards around here. And are they...
Do we get to do violence yet?
Do we get to do a violence?
Here's a young man. What's all this then? Some problem? In need of some world-famous Crichton Ministry Guard? You guys aren't with the Lion Guard? Nope, we do real work. We serve ministers like... Oh... What are you doing? Dancing on the bar?
Yeah, the animation's getting
but I
so
can't talk about
busted.
him. We serve Kryta. For Kryta. Oh, so is the Ministry Guard really being employed by Catechus? Probably. Of course, Kryta. And a certain minister. Am I right? Hey, I didn't say that. Certain? Certainly not, Minister. I'm talking too much. I think I need to go outside. I think that's all I'm going to get out of you.
Oh, this is magic.
And then this dude's like, pike off, scrub. What an annoying sod. Yeah, you heard me. Annoying sod. Okay, so he's no good. How about this dude that wanders?
Wanders
dancing
invented
in
a new
front of-
hybrid of stool river dancing.
Yeah, just take a look at my feet while we're doing it for a
Yeah,
second.
I know, you're jumping up and down on it.
Yeah, because it's trying to do that thing where my feet stay, like, on the surface, so if there's, like, something in the way, you're, like,
You're
you'll put
dancing
your leg
over
up.
it, yeah.
But it's, like, it's freaking out because of the hitbox and stuff, so it's just, like...
Is it West Side Story or another musical? There were definitely
I
people
don't think-
dancing with chairs.
I'm sure there are, but I don't think anybody dances with chairs like this.
Okay. Hi there. Are you a Lion Guard? Yes. Sure I am. And you're a Ministry Guard, am I right? Wait. But I'm... How would I be... Oh, Lion Guard can be from any race, now that I think about it. Yes, well, that is to say, not for very long, but... yes, I am. But what brings you all the way out here? A rescue mission. Very noble. We're here to ransom a beautiful girl from a bunch of, oops, I'm not supposed to say. Come on now, we're both gods here. You can trust me. I'd like to, but I don't want to get into trouble. Alright then. Let me know if I can help you out in any way. And
All these
last
officers
dude.
look like a character from, like, those generic characters from Dynasty Warriors that would just be called Officer. That'd
Oh,
be the
they
name.
totally do.
Wander, look at the innkeeper. He is the most unique human model I've seen in this game.
And you're not gonna talk to him. Maybe.
Wait. Huh.
Yeah, look, he has such
You're
beefy,
right.
thick arms.
Yeah, he's
and
got
he,
beefy arms and, like,
he looks like he could be half dwarf.
trying to get a camera angle.
Meanwhile, these guards are literally the guy that you said had a unique face at the other camp. Except without his beard.
No.
Yeah, he's actually, like, a normal human. Well, maybe cartoonish in the other way, but he doesn't look like a Korean MMO character, which is really weird.
Yeah, the innkeeper just looks so
Why?
unique. I know the ministry guards have a completely different face than the trickster, well, the insulter dude that had the really high up nose.
I'm just confused about watching this guy craft a pie for like an hour.
Yeah.
Just twist
Well,
this
no,
knob here and then put a screwdriver here in this pie.
Beepity boopity, this cherry pie will be done in 2 weeks.
He's performing a pie ritual, guys. Leave him be.
I will assist with dancing.
This guy's like, What's your problem?
Oh, geez, yeah, it gets even more messed up
Hey,
if you're
I
on
just
like
wanted
the
to say
edge of
hello,
the surface.
or you're the ministry guard, right? You seem like a proud, dedicated lot. So we are. We'll face down anything. Those pirates don't scare me. Pirates? What pirates? Pirates, I didn't, never mind. Just get out of here. So they're ransoming pirates that may have kept her captive?
Tension! Stand up straight, Private. You, upstairs, double time. I mean now.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's follow this bozo and listen in. We might learn something.
Oh hey, that painting over here is actually, I don't know if it's one of the first pieces of Sylvari concept art that they had made. Fun.
That woman must have gargantuan boobs with the way that they're able to push back her scale armor.
Okay, let's listen.
What in the name of Balthazar's horned helmet is wrong with you, guardsmen? You're yammering away like a skrit caught red-handed.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, we were just talking. No harm done. I never mentioned the commander's letter, or the pirates.
Straighten up and call me sir, or you'll find yourself transferred to the Blackhold Mines.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Please don't tell the commander, sir.
You're lucky the commander's retired to his room, soldier. You'd better do the same before I change my mind on that transfer.
Jackpot. These guys are no match for professionals. They fall all over themselves. Sounds like the commander has a letter in his room that we need to see. I'll make a distraction. You sneak in while he's busy.
Tybalt's voice direction is so much better than everyone else's.
Yep.
I was just saying that Wander's cutscenes have no dynamic lighting in them.
I might have had to turn it off because it was performing badly. I was going to point out just how like weirdly form-fitting that tabard was.
Or the fact that that lady had like scale mail, like the densest armor ever, and then the most specifically defined boob shapes. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, we have to use a distraction to make her leave? Out here.
I'll distract them with explosions. Ah, skulls.
I'll dance with the
bulls. Oh, the pack animals belong to the Ministry Guard. Are we gonna spook the herd?
Yes, shall.
Be ready.
Sorry, cows.
That's an explosion.
What?
Oh my god.
Damn.
I'm still attacking them.
They're on fire, by the way.
I'm putting them out with poison.
Did you learn anything from Divinity Original Sin? That's like the worst thing to do.
Till our supplies arrive, we'll commandeer what we need from the
What, light cows on fire?
We need to convince Bird to repeatedly shock zap himself.
Oh god.
Yes, sir.
With the puddles that he makes.
Yeah.
He wants to play with water and lightning. He'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll see when he casts rain and then tries casting any lightning spell.
Oh, we spooked him.
Being able to make it rain was really nice, though.
It was. Yeah, it was.
Tybalt, you're standing in the way.
I mean, I assume we're all going to end up as Swiss Army casters anyway.
Was it the top of the tower?
Ugh.
Everyone here?
Textures in here. I mean, you can start anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, examine. This is Commander Landon's desk. Search the desk. There's a suspicious letter on the desk. It's a ransom note from the Jackjaw Pirates. They've captured Demi Beetlestone.
I am painfully incandescent now.
Oh my god.
I should show this letter to Tybalt.
Ah, here's the letter. Oh, interesting. 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 Well, whoa, what was that? I don't think they're friendly. Defend yourself. Faster.
Oh! Air elementals.
I just zoomed in to see his mouth animations, and then I just saw him eat shit when the like the letter attacked him or something. He's using a sniper rifle at this range.
Yeah.
Here we go. Greetings, Commander, blah blah, Demi Beetlestone in our custody, ransom. Ransom? Ah, slag iron. And who sent... Ah, here. Cordially yours, Captain Jane of the Jackdaws. Demi's been kidnapped by pirates. Cool. I mean, interesting.
That explains why Demi didn't make her meeting with the Order. Does the note say where she's been taken?
Of course not. But the
God, Charlie, your
Jackdaws
character's eyes
dock
are
on the
freaky.
far shore of the lake to the north. We should check there. If we disguise ourselves, I bet we can slip right in. If they notice, we'll pass ourselves off as a couple of new hands. I'll scrounge up some jackdaw clothes and meet you there.
Hang on, that sounds dangerous. Don't we need to check in with someone before we go further? Does the Order know you're doing this?
We operate independently enough for this. The Master of Whispers relies on my discretion. If he trusts me, Initiate, so should you.
Is this what you meant, Wonder, when you were talking about wanting the quest to have more meaningful characters with you?
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's still kind of awkwardly handled, but it's still way more interesting than any of the things that we did up until now. Just in terms of, like, here's a character that is with you for a while.
Yeah,
I just wish...
previously it was like, hey look, another character you'll never see again after this. Hey look,
Yeah.
another one. Hey look, another one.
The only problem is, like, the
We did
stuff
see
that
some
we're
characters
doing...
that we'd see later on.
But, like... But not
Later.
for any
But will I
reason.
remember them at that point?
Yeah, and will they actually matter? Like,
The problem is most
here's
of
the
them
thing. Tybalt is this really cool character. Oh, right. We actually warp out of here, don't we? Tybalt is this really cool character that is completely wasted on the current events because, like, none of this matters in the grand scheme of Guild Wars. It's just fluff content. So that you feel like there's kind of this, like, living world-ish. But, like, I don't know who the Jackdaw Pirates are. I don't know who Demi is. And
Demi is the daughter of Gaarix, and we're actually going to have a dungeon where we fight him.
I guess. No, I guess that doesn't matter. Well, that's not so bad, but, like, the thing I liked about Guild Wars 1 so much is that every mission, like, every actual mission you went on, was progressing the plot iteratively and meaningfully.
The problem is they wanted it... what makes this game so replayable is if you want to see other storylines, you play other races, you choose other
Except
orders.
for, like, I've done this, what, 3 times now, and it's kind of become painful because the execution is so dry because they didn't have the budget. I would much rather have a game that is not replayable in the slightest, but as a satisfying experience the entire way through, than the reverse, if that makes sense.
But that's unfortunately not what an MMO is going to be.
But, like,
as a game
if
that's
Guild Wars
not
1,
replayable.
Yeah, well, but, like, Guild Wars 1 was actually, like, everything that I'm describing here. They just... The story wasn't replayable, the endgame content was. And seeing as almost nobody actually plays the story content repeatedly here, it really feels like they kind of missed the mark on making it so replayable. I would have just made it that, like, your entire account goes through the story once, and then, like, you're done. You can play through it again if you really want to.
But I love the racial storylines.
I mean, do you have to play... You don't have to play the story, do you?
No, you don't have to.
So then why would... What's
okay.
the point of locking it out for your entire account if it's optional to begin with?
Fair point. I'm just saying it would be nice if it had a campaign that was like Guild Wars 1 level of quality as opposed to
My destiny is taking root.
this. Like, some of these aren't bad, but it could have been so much more if they had gone with less quantity versus quality, which I guess usually I'm kind of angrily in favor of
Wait, don't you mean quantity?
well,
Quality?
like, oftentimes when people use the whole, like, quantity versus quality thing, I actually get kind of pissy.
Because you're usually the one that wants to play a game for 500 billion hours until you can't feel anymore.
I think it's, well, for me, it's a game, I don't want to do, kind of fluff story questing over and over and over again. If you're gonna have me grind, at least make it not, like, me not have to go through listening to dialogue,
That's why I play
forever.
games, though.
Yeah. It's just like...
I play games for story.
I play games for story too, though. It's just
That said,
I want
it
to
should
play...
be a good story.
Yeah,
Because I went to
and
Tokyo
a
Mirage
well-handled.
sessions, and boy oh boy.
Yeah.
Talk about a game where nothing ever happens.
Yeah.
For like 60 hours.
I guess this would be mine, wouldn't it be?
If you want
God,
to do it,
that
yeah.
story, that was a game about nothing.
Yeah.
Somebody who beat the story, I'm like, wow, this barely had a story.
Whereas, like, Persona has very little nothing to it, comparatively, and I really enjoy that. I mean, I guess there's plenty of nothing, but it's pretty snappy. Avast! That pirate outfit is excellent. Want me to go over the plan again? You're gonna love this. Or keel haul me. Possibly both. I'm fine. I understand everything. I'm ready to go. Ready when you are. Wahoo! I mean, yar.
I like how keel haul is a verb.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
I'll blend in with the pirates when I use all these summons. At this point, I need a macro that just does the entire list, so I don't have to click all 5 of them.
Do we keep our faces, or do we get remixed?
No, I look exactly the same, except obviously all my branches must be hidden somewhere.
I could not tell because Keith was missing his most important feature.
the mushroom cap.
Me hearties. I'll wager my buddy here can drink you foul-smelling lot out of the table. Now, who's got the guts to challenge us?
A drinking competition? What are you doing?
Shh, just go with it. Trust me.
Who are you scoundrels? And what's your wager?
I'm 2 Tibbs a Whisker, and this is, blood-covered, backstabbing Blackjack the Blade. Yeah. And our wager is 2 fistfuls of gold. Are you in?
Aye, I'm in. Jackdaws, belly up to the bar. Fill your mugs and lay your money down.
I think Bloody... What was it? Bloody...
Well, that was...
Blackjack? Is that what your name is? That works for you because you are black and red.
Tybalt seems to be big on alliteration.
Yes. Ready and able. Oh wait, blackjack, eh? I like it. Let's test your skills, shall we? Ready and able, bring it on.
About to be remembered. The bold newcomer versus your favorite cheap date. One drink.
I hate you
One
guys.
drink.
I hate you guys.
Fortitude and resilience. Let the drinking begin.
I'll drink you under the table, lover.
Looks like we just watched Wander
Here
drink.
we go again.
This will be fun.
More for Rome?
I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Oh, hey, look, we get the options to cheer or boo or throw refreshments. I'm gonna throw a refreshment over here. What does that do to you guys?
Oh,
Heal you?
apparently throwing refreshments at me heals me, yeah.
Oh, wow, cool. You're your friend, giving them might.
Yeah, if you boo, you inflict vulnerability on somebody.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Boo.
Just keep cheering for me. I'm drinking the shit out of this right now.
Yeah,
I can toggle auto attack on cheer on Wander.
Awesome. Gonna overdrink a little bit.
I can't drink 2 drinks.
Oh, you need health, don't you?
Nah, I'm good.
Well, you finished the round. Yay! Oh, actually, I'm wondering, can I put a healing well underneath you? That would be really nice. I will summon a water spirit. Whoosh!
Prepare to be inebriated into oblivion, stranger.
Oh, that's a chance to heal myself on hit. That's not good.
Run and brigandry. Drink until you're pretty. And that'll be
I thought he was gonna follow up with the "I'll drink until you're pretty" thing.
Slow down, slow down.
He did.
I'll heal allies.
Isn't that what he said?
Whoosh. Uh-oh. Keith, heal him up.
He's all like, I'll drink until you're pretty, and then it'll be a while.
I'm not actually sure what's going on. He told me to stop. I'm just really confused by this entire process.
He was, I think
You have to keep
he was
drinking him
joking.
into
He said,
submission.
slow down, slow down. What do you think this is, a competition?
I mean, I've just been drinking nonstop. And somebody...
Cheer. Okay, I'll heal him up.
I would love it if they had actually made like a proper minigame for this as opposed to press buttons and you hope you're doing the right thing.
I'm cheering you and booing him over and over again.
Yeah.
So which applies vulnerability to him and buffs you.
I'm not sure.
I'm glad that they thought of this at least, to give us something to do.
Yeah, sorta.
It just seems to be taking a while. Wait, is he healed?
Yeah, he is healing.
I think the problem with throw refreshment is that it hits like everything.
Don't stand on the table. Get back on your side. Wait, is he really just healing back up to full? No, now he's going down.
Yeah, maybe it was because I was on the table.
I think it was because you were on the table. It's sort of like how in the game, if you're standing on top of an object, it won't
that
let you
is
fire on something.
hilariously problematic.
No,
Well,
I think it was more that it was like impossible to heal you without healing him because you were standing so close.
I guess so.
Because our buff and debuff are single target, but our heal is like a giant explosion.
Oh, it does give regen to both. That's why. So we just have to make sure that we keep him out of range, which means you cannot stand on the table, Wander.
This seems to require way more effort from me and Shell than expected.
Yeah.
Wait, it gave him regeneration too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you hit him too.
I put it at the so that he wouldn't be in it. Okay, maybe we don't heal Wander because it would
No,
heal
I'm
him
good at
too.
it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're standing further to the left.
Well, you can pick where you put it. You just click on the correct part of the floor.
Yeah, that's what I did. I chose a section of floor.
Why
that did
is
not
this still
include-
going? Why are we not done yet?
He apparently has might too. How is he getting might? Maybe we're just supposed to boo.
I don't know what's going on.
You're terrible at drinking.
I am fine at drinking. I've drank so much. So much. I'm just also really, really bored. Like...
And this isn't even the last guy, is it?
No!
Are you sure you're not missing something fundamental on what you can do?
I have 5 buttons. One is
Because
drink.
it's supposed to be single player.
Well, we're not healing. I haven't healed him at all.
Well, I mean, I can heal myself. That's part of it.
Right. So I'm just not going to apply regen to anyone. I'm just going to keep booing and cheering. Because he seems to be going down. He's almost at half.
Yeah, so it looks like every time we drink, we both take damage.
So you have to keep drinking.
Here, I'm
But
gonna
you
get
just have to
close to
make
him
sure
for a
that
second. Don't heal. I'm gonna belch in his face.
Oh, you belched in his face? That's a move?
Yep.
It seems to be taking him down.
I guess so.
You did it, Wonder.
What is
You
my
used a mechanic finally.
Well, I was trying to do it earlier. Apparently you have to be directly next to him. It says I can use it wherever.
Hooray!
Yay! Finally. Uh-oh, he's up against a Char now? Grana.
Guzzlemaw.
I keep teleporting to Wander's location, it's weird.
Keep your eyes on the booze and your head in the game.
Yeah, Wander, keep your head in the game, fool. Gotta defeat up Granny Guzzlegaw. Oh, I accidentally just cheered for not either of you. I just cheered for Jackdaw Sapper.
Not bad. I'm in it for the long haul, though. Can you keep up?
At this point, my blood alcohol level must be like
100%.
Well over.
That's not how that works.
I got a little bit more.
I'm helping a little bit.
Yeah, are you successfully poisoning her? How? Or no, that's not.
That's probably my belch.
Oh, it's your belch. Wait. That's so weird. I think our cheers might be giving her might inadvertently, even though I don't select her. I'm gonna try applying vulnerability on her.
That's what I do constantly. I give him might, then her vulnerability.
Oh
and then
no!
I heal him when the chance comes up.
My boo doesn't do anything to her. I have her selected and everything. Let me check might. Yeah, my cheers are giving her might too. Even though I'm selecting him. I like quickly switch over just to see. Does that mean I can't do anything?
Maybe.
Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's bugged a little bit.
I mean, possibly. I'm gonna have to pee so much. They really need, like... They really need something, because, like... Jesus Christ, this is...
What if there was a pee meter?
What kind of filthy shenanigan liver do you have?
Drinking battle.
That was actually a really good line.
Because we're actually seeing it at sort of like our character's level. It's actually somewhat fun to watch.
I am alcohol.
You're just chugging.
I am the non-stop booze.
King of alcoholism, go!
You almost got it. Oh no!
You're right there. You're right there.
Who's bought belch? Ah, shit.
Wait, she's still not gone?
Nope.
Nope, she's like right there.
You must have had. There you go. Finally, this is it.
You must be made of sponges.
Unbelievable! The newcomer Blackjack is the last drinker standing. We got ourselves a new potentate of potables.
Surprise, surprise, eh, Gabriel? I mean, yar! Flotsam and jetsam. Now, how about that wager?
Fine, fine. I'll go fetch your gold, you thieving sea whisker.
Okay, listen up. While you were guzzling away, I found Zamid. She's under heavy guard on the other side of the water.
So there was a plan after all. Beyond getting me sloshed, I mean.
Of course there was. What did I tell you? You just have to trust me.
My burps are explosive. Light a match. Come on, there goes the boat.
Yeah, why don't you trust
dies.
the boat? Everyone dies, even though we're like a foot away from water. I mean land.
I'm gonna pee like a fire truck tonight. Except for I'm gonna set the fires with the pee.
I don't even know how Sylvari
100% alcohol in, 100% alcohol out.
I mean, don't plants normally
But it's distilled, so it's more like 110%.
let off vapor?
It's definitely not how percentages work.
You ever seen solid alcohol? Neither have I, but I'm gonna be pooping it. Why is he so slow?
Because he doesn't have speed boost.
Ah!
He's just walking.
I just want to go play the game.
This is like the one time we've seen Tybalt not default to galloping around on all fours.
Yeah, and it's just...
Now we see why he doesn't normally walk around just on his hind legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually Char run on all fours.
Yeah, he has in every other mission.
Because we have to
So
keep
far,
up
he's
with
not
him.
only walking on 1 foot at a time, but he's also like slow motion, like Baywatch Beach running.
You ever seen secondhand alcoholism? Now you're experiencing it.
Blimey, matey. How's about you let us fellow pirates through? Avast and bosun the prow cap, sailor.
What? He's terrible at this.
I'm drunk.
This is blood-covered backstabbing blackjack of Blaze. Yar.
That's way too long. Just call me.
You're kidding. Mates, we got trespassers. Shank them.
He's worse than me at lying.
Ola's awkward dialogue just sounds like when was it an airplane when the old lady's like, I speak jive. And I was like, what?
that was a good movie.
It's funny because watching that film, the captain of the plane was
It's
played by...
funny because it's a comedy.
Well, no. So the actor played the captain from Forbidden Planet, which is a 1956
Aren't you
film.
a little sober to be a pirate?
Look, we're with the Order of Whispers. We've been sent to get you out of here.
We're here to abscond with you, and with the beer. The beer's already vanished into thin air, so now it's your turn.
Thank the goddess, Lissa. I was starting to think the Order had forgotten me. Do you have a plan to get out of this place alive?
Sort of. The idea starts with run for it, and generally goes downhill from there. Come on.
And this is why I want to specifically design game, because, like, this is actually, like, the writing for this specific mission has gone up way higher in quality than anything we've done so far.
Well, the funny thing was...
It's because we're on a swashbuckling adventure, and also for some reason you guys didn't want to play as Char.
Oh, I love Char.
Which was a mistake. Sylvari are like the most, like, monotone-ass race of people ever.
It's actually the Norn one that has the fun Char mission.
That's wrong. That shouldn't
Nope,
happen that way.
You get drunk and you have to go find your Char buddies in their tank.
And their
Great.
tank.
Yeah. Yeah, you went joyriding in a tank drunk with a bunch of Char. That is the fun Char mission. You played as a Norn, which means you have to slog through being a Norn.
Yeah,
but instead we picked the posh people.
Yeah, well, I mean, you only get about 20 levels of posh people, and then it becomes...
What I was gonna say was that I actually liked the voice actor for the male Sylvari when he was pretending to be drunk, more so than when he's pretending... Well, when he is sober.
You mean when he was doing his Jack Sparrow impression?
I would pay a lot of money. I would pay like $10 plus to have, well, you know, comparatively.
I was just waiting for the walk back of I would pay a lot of money to like I would pay a few quarters.
I would pay a fair amount. I don't know how I'd value it to have the entire campaign rewritten so the main character is drunk the entire time.
Oh my god. That's like something you'd have to hit up the Divinity people to do. Like, here's a campaign where you can speak to animals to solve a murder mystery.
That game is magic. I'm really hoping...
We genuinely did solve a murder mystery by, like, asking a Labrador questions and then digging up a grave.
Yes, and then digging up another grave and then realizing there's a fuck you ghost in there.
I'm really looking forward to playing Divinity Original Sin because...
Wipe us all out.
Yeah.
I don't know, the stories that I've heard from you guys, it's just like, I want a game where it's just so in-depth like that.
It's not quite as, like, amazing all the time. There are definitely some rough patches. The combat is actually really fun.
What's neat is it's up there with the older Fallout games where you can actually just take like 15 different approaches to how you solve a quest.
Yeah. Yeah, the game kind of auto-adjusts to your fuckery to make it work.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna have to suggest that we talk things through because otherwise Wander might just charge into the fray.
I am fairly responsible when playing Divinity Original Sin.
Except those few times.
Well, there's always a few times for everyone.
Like, well, Wander solved the quest off camera. Guess we don't know what happened.
Oh wait, what the...
Found
what
it.
the shit is it? Why the hell did it tell me to go to a random point in the docks when it was a lie?
Okay.
I don't know.
So
Get better at things.
So is it Keith's turn to start it?
Yeah.
Not now.
I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Oh, I just asked this person if they... right, I had to ask about buying apples. That's funny. There we go. I had to proceed by asking about apples, because that's how they do things.
Yep. Apples. We still have some apples in the refrigerator.
We should probably throw them away.
They're really old by now, but they look so pristine and brand new. It
I
makes
am
me
not
wonder what they
touching
are on the
anything.
inside.
Are you sure you didn't accidentally buy wax apples?
She bought
They
like...
may have been covered in wax.
She
Do you
bought
know
like
that people do that
10
intentionally?
apples and then ate none of them herself.
Thank the Lady of the Mirror. I thought something terrible had happened. Your first field mission, and you go out of contact.
Hang on, first mission? I thought I was the newcomer.
Well, yeah, I might have overstated that. I've been in the Order for years, but this is my first time in the field.
Initiate. My name is Lady Wee.
I'm the Order's agent within the Crichton Ministry. This rough-looking gentleman is Ben Tenstrikes, my protector.
I was supposed to get Demi safely out of Divinity's reach, but I got sacked by Ministry guards.
You're lucky to be alive, Ben. Cauticus wields great power in Kryta, and he's none too pleased about his daughter's desertion.
How did Landon find me? There's no way the Ministry Guard could have tracked me this far from Divinity's reach.
Your father probably purchased a tracking enchantment. Do you have anything you never remove? Something he knew you'd keep with you?
My mother's necklace. He's using it to follow me? My father is a cold-hearted snake.
This safe house will block such divining, but when you leave here, you will be found. Lion's Arch is no longer safe for you. Tybalt, Initiate, you must take Demi to the Chantry of Secrets right away. She'll be safe there.
Your father's treachery could be useful to us, Demi. If Commander Landon is following the enchantment, we can use it to lead him awry.
Clever. Now let's work out the details so we can get Demi out of here safe and sound.
Take your time, Initiate.
There's a character in Guild Wars named Ben 10.
Yeah. My father has done some terrible things.
Ben Tenstrikes. But at the risk of being callous. That's precisely why her information is so valuable.
Summoning my army for no reason. Oh yeah. They say the safe house blocks the scrying, but what if she got scryed like right before she walked in? Then we're screwed.
Right, they'd know where this place is.
Thanks for saving me from those pirates. They were horrible brutes, I guess. I guess I've been a little sheltered. The Order of Whispers has arranged a safe house for you. We'll take you right there right away. I had no idea what to expect from the Order, but now I'm glad I contacted them. You've been a godsend. Do you mind if I ask you something else? I owe you my life. Ask anything. Do you have any questions, Shell?
I can't actually see what you're saying.
Oh, you can't see these.
No.
I'm not sure about these. Why are you informing on your father? Are you betraying Kryta? I'm not betraying Kryta. He is. Oh, you wouldn't understand. Just get me to safety. I'll tell you the Order everything. Okay, so he's not. If you're helping Kryta, then you're doing the right thing. I'll trust you. Okay, I don't think she has much to say after all.
Okay.
Discuss your next move with Tybalt, then choose a plan of action.
Well,
there he
Tybalt's
is.
right here.
It's very sepia in here.
It's because it's the old lines.
Those pirates were interesting, but tricking those Ministry guards sounds like it could be fun too. So what's the plan? Either Lady Wee puts a spell on the necklace and we try to sneak Demi out, or Ben 10 watches over the real Demi while we escort the fake through the city as bait.
Ooh, so this is a choice.
Bait. Decoy. Maybe. Okay, don't know where we'll get the decoy, but I'm sure Lady Wee can help us think of something. It's gonna be you. Tybalt's gonna be cosplaying a woman in a dress. He's gonna.
I mean, maybe Lady Wee can do it.
Dress.
I don't know.
I'll be disappointed if that's not what happens, and it won't even be a spell. He'll just be wearing the dress
and like a bad wig.
It's probably
woe
gonna
is
be Lady
me. I hope no one notices me. I'm on the streets vulnerable.
He's got like really gigantic fake breasts or something. It's just like,
We've decided to leave a false trail and trick the Ministry Guard into an ambush. Once they're out of the way, it'll be easier to get Demi to safety. Tybalt and I will lay an ambush while Ben gets Demi out of the city. After we've handled Landon, we'll meet up with you again.
If you're determined to do this, at least let me make the ruse a good one. With a little magical assistance, Tybalt will make an excellent Demi Beetlestone.
Wait. Making a char like me look like her? I hope you have some mighty strong magic up your sleeve.
Don't worry. You'll make a beautiful decoy, Tybalt.
You're putting your life in danger for my safety. I won't forget this. Thank you. Thank you all.
We will never speak with you again. I mean, it was kind of obvious.
The sepia lighting in this room turned off my mushroom.
Oh.
It's bumming me out. My mushroom's just been turned off in here.
Okay, complete.
I'm on a roll.
Level 56.
Wait, we're not allowed to accept this?
No, I don't think we're done yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lead. Okay.
Yeah.
Lead to Lion's Arc.
Maybe we might be done. I have a click to leave instance glowing on the side of my screen. Yeah, we're leaving. I hope this is everything that I wished for.
I hope so.
Tibalt's reaction's great. He's like hiding from the character frame. Wait.
Yeah, he was. What he was really doing was he was crouching down.
Yeah.
Char have an animation like that, but he was practically going off the screen.
I hope this better be everything I hoped it was.
And it was an easy one. No bloodshed.
I haven't even gotten back in yet.
Oh, it didn't give me progress.
It didn't give us progress? No, it
No.
didn't. Do we have to do this every single time?
How did it not give you progress?
I don't know. Here, I'm just gonna quickly leave the party and do it myself, skipping the dialogue.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it too.
Have fun, you guys.
Well, we'll be back with you in a moment.
I'll see you
I'm
at
not
Lion's
surprised that
Arch.
not
Oh, we're
all of
already
these-
here.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Wait. Didn't let me interact with it? That's weird. There we go.
Okay, so decoy, false trail.
I hope it's not one of those things where it doesn't let us
There we go. That was fast.
How the heck do I get up here?
Alright.
Okay, so we'll use the decoy and lay a false trail.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
I've resent party invites.
No. All these gliding people everywhere can just cheat at all these platforming puzzles.
You can't cheat on all of them, actually.
But he just did.
Yeah. Well, if you're just going for vistas, yeah.
He was on a glowing pile of cubes that looked like they're from Nier Automata.
Because they actually lock it out so you can't use mounts or gliders on jumping puzzles.
That one puzzle that we did, we could use our gliders for, but was it really not so much a puzzle and just more?
That wasn't a really major one. I'm talking about like the really hard ones.
The ones that you get a lot of rewards for?
Yeah, there's one called like skipping stones in the Karka area that is just super hard. And having my glider would have been nice.
Yep, the Karka event is something that's never going to happen again. Though at least you can still venture into the zone where it took place.
I told you I like did the whole thing start to finish. It took like 5 hours. Nuts. It was cool.
Hello, yellow man.
I am a banana.
Oh, right, I have to meet you over there.
I am a Stegosaurus. Let's see, do you get it at this range, Shell?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Ta-da!
Wait, but isn't it my turn?
It is
I was just the
okay.
quest person for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
We literally just went into that basement and was like, hey, let's put you in a dress, and that was the end of the quest.
Okay, fine. Next quest is mine.
Magic is as good as she said.
Please don't be magic. Please don't be magic. Oh, dang it. He just looks
Is
like
the
her.
voice going to be the same? I hope the voice is the same, though.
Burn me, I'm a human girl.
Okay, that
Got
works.
2 hands and some lovely apples.
Oh no!
Keep your mind on the job, Tybalt. Go roam the city, and we'll see if the Ministry guards take the bait.
Wait, right. The order book passage in Demi's name on a ship called the Harpy's Smile. We'll head there and see what happens.
Are you okay? Ministry guards aren't like those drunken pirates. If they can't capture Demi, they'll kill her to stop her from talking. And that means...
They'll kill me. Yeah, I know. But I didn't join the Order of Whispers to sit behind a desk. I joined it to fight dragons. If we're going to do that, we'll need Kryta and Queen Jenna. Isn't that funny? Me, a Char, risking my life for the security of the human throne.
The world's a funny place, Lightbringer. As long as we keep laughing, I guess we're not dead.
The Order gave me a mission, and I'm not turning back now. I can do this. Trust me.
That voice-face combo is amazing.
Walk without tails.
It reminds me of what the wife character.
Nothing to worry about. Not weird at all. Look at me. I'm Denise Beetlestone.
When he's impersonating her, it's funny.
Yeah. It reminds me of the. It reminds me of the wife character from.
Holy shit, she is fast.
From Venture Time. I mean,
No,
Venture Bros.
Yeah.
Like, he has to move, and then she just.
But like, when she like moves to catch up, it's just zippy. Also, wrong direction, I think. No.
No, I don't think so.
No, you're right.
The other direction is the boundary of the map.
Nope, we just have to fight them in the streets of the city. They're all the townspeople. There should be people
Dead.
screaming and
They're all
cowering.
dead. They're all dead. They were murdered, and soon Demi
Yep.
will be too.
Well, there's more guards over here. Get the drop on them.
Bye.
That's casual.
You
I'm gonna
betrayed
get jumped, but still, casual.
You betrayed Kryta. No mercy.
I think we aggroed multiple groups for moving a little fast.
Oh no. Whatever will we do?
How will we handle these characters that are 15 levels lower than us?
Yeah. I mean, technically we were down to level 40 ourselves.
Yeah,
so.
technically the game air quote scales air quote down.
We are actually like
We still have
substantially
more
scaled down. The
skills,
main
though.
reason,
I'll take that
the
away from
main reason why we're better is because we have traits, better skills, obviously, and better gear.
That's the thing. The game says you're scaling down, but you like still have a ton of tricks that are not scaling properly at all.
Yeah.
We're making good
I have
time.
2 specializations.
The Western Ward.
You're not supposed to have 2 specializations yet.
She won't surrender. Silence her permanently.
They also made these generally easier.
Except the drinking game.
Well, yeah. So that's one thing. This game has never had very good like mini games or like non-game, like outside of regular gameplay. Because like whenever you turn into something for a mission, it's just like meh.
That's not dangerous or anything.
Well, look what we have. Daddy's little traitor, that is. Get her!
He dies the instant he stops his sentence.
Yeah. These guys are not the most durable.
They are peons. They're disposable cardboard men.
And women. They actually tend to have mixed gender groups and battalions around here.
Well, it makes it easier than having to have multiple male models. Just have one male, one female, and there should be enough variety there that nobody's gonna notice.
They still should have made a char dress for Tybalt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been great if every group shows up and they're like, wait a second, you're not Demi. We killed them
It'd
anyway.
It'd be even better if they like it doesn't register for anybody that's a char in a disguise.
Or like one guy does, and the entire group is like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And then they all die anyway.
They're just all running up. They're just all running up like, Demi, you're as beautiful as ever. Now die. It's like a nightmare beast man.
So do you think you're going to use your boost on a char?
Who?
I don't think.
Oh, me?
Yeah, because you have a character boost for buying the game, right?
I don't know. I don't have any plans for it, or plans for how to handle the boost. I don't know how likely I am to play as multiple characters.
I mean, the different
It
classes
might
are fun.
actually be helpful if, when you hit max level, use a boost and use that character, so you don't have to worry about gearing them up.
Do you get automatically geared when you boost a character?
Yeah, with not best in slot, but pretty
And you get
close
all
to.
Don't you get all the trait stuff?
Yeah, so you get everything except for your
Captain Connery, really?
Well, hello there, lovely. Are you here to board my
That
barge?
voice does not match that face.
Oh, brother. I fought off ministry guards for this?
Come aboard, miss. Right this way. It's a pleasure to have such a pretty young thing gracing the Harpy's smile.
What a bold sailor you are. I'm all a swoon. You really should be shot for making a girl blush so badly. I mean it, buddy. Shot. Oh, well, toodle-doo, everyone. I'll meet you at Stormbluff Isle if I don't die of embarrassment first.
Don't worry, buddy. You did great. We're almost in the clear.
He's almost overpowered by the jovial, like, this is a funny moment music.
Yeah.
Like, this, like, overbearing music that's like, you get it? This part's funny.
I didn't get that, in fact. Thanks for the, thanks for letting me know.
Thank you for informing us of the joviality video game.
We enjoyed your humor.
Ha,
Please come
ha,
again.
like humans do.
Yes.
Hello, fellow human.
Hello, fellow human.
Yes, I too enjoy the humor. I have so many essences of luck.
Well, use them. Just don't.
Yeah,
just
that's
tap
I was doing that.
You can right click on them, by the way. Like, you can right click on them and say consume all, so instead of clicking on them a bunch.
That's not as satisfying. That's
I know.
going "Rah!" and just tearing through the pile, clicking rapidly. What was? Did he just become one of the what are they called from? What is Zelda Zombies called again?
Oh yeah.
I lost
One
it.
of those things. Redead?
Redeads.
They are redeads. Huh? How'd I know that?
Magic?
I guess.
Cultural osmosis?
It's just been so long.
Or maybe Smash Brothers or something?
Probably not.
I feel like that's where I learned about most of my Zelda stuff.
I don't really play a whole lot of Smash Brothers because I don't like competitive games. Competitive games make me crabby, and then also like they are not balanced for fun.
And that's like the light-hearted fun game out of all the competitive games.
Yeah. I just know, like, every once in a while in high school I would go to, like, a LAN party or whatever, and people would bring out Smash Brothers. And then my brother, who is, like, could have been tourney level if he had, like, actually tried, he'd play and crush everybody. And then we went to an anime club meeting, and one guy who had just moved from Korea apparently was tourney level good. And had won a fair bit of money from Smash Bros. Back in Korea.
And let me guess, your brother defeated him too.
No, my brother got crushed.
Oh, okay.
We all got crushed. It was not fun. And I was just like, I never want to do this again. What is a sore loser? I don't like exclusively losing. Like with PUBG, it's kind of understandable because like it's hard as shit to win.
Because you're one of the 96 losers.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, even then you were already complaining.
Yeah. Well, I think I was mostly just complaining because the game is incomplete and has problems here and there.
I miss PUBG.
Now that I have a new computer, I'm actually up for playing it again. Because mainly, one of my main problems was just the performance was so shit that I could not, like, have a good experience with it.
It's too bad that Birds never managed to have fun with it.
Yeah. I never really liked the 4-person mode, though. 2-person always felt really well-balanced and well-made. 4 just felt like chaos and frustrating.
Okay, I'll be there in a moment.
Because my chances of dying in 4s was, like, so much higher than my chances of dying with 2s.
Oh yeah, ruined plant fiber.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
because
me.
we haven't. Oh, hey! There are fewer players remaining this map. Would you like to go to a more populated version? Are we doing that?
Sure. I mean, it's not like we
We're
have
just
any
about to do a
loyalty.
story mission anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, who really cares what we're up to?
Oh no, this new dimension doesn't have that one item I was about to resource.
Oh,
I was literally running up to a resource to mine it, and then the new dimension didn't have it.
Okay.
Die, tree.
Alright, if I start the story, an apple a day?
Sure.
Get it? Apples.
Yep.
Apples.
Apples.
Sweet apples.
Back to the silly comedy music again.
They just do this for anything involving Tybalt, probably.
Are you sure you want to do this to me?
Absolutely. Never been more sure of anything in my life. Commander Landon won't give up, will he? He'll keep searching for me until I'm dead. The Order of Whispers can protect me, but only if they lock me up like a prisoner. I'm tired of being someone else's pawn. I can't live like that. It's time to stop running.
The Order is willing to relocate you to me. We can give you a new life.
Do you really think there's anywhere in Tyria that my father can't reach? He even has spies in the Black Citadel. Anyway, what good would a new life be while the dragons destroy Tyria? I can't just sit idle while the world burns.
So, what are you going to do, Demi?
I know I could go into the Chantry and vanish anyway. Or the Order could bring 100 agents out here to kill Landon and his men. Neither of those things will set me free. I have to stand up to Landon myself. I have to show my father that he can't manipulate me.
I think you're right, Demi. It's time for you to make a stand. Tybalt and I will help you.
Alright, speak with Demi and speak with Tybalt.
Apples. Dance balls.
I've made my choice. I'm going to join the Order of Whispers. I can't sit idly by anymore. I don't know what about having a father would be like, but I empathize. Wait, so... Oh, I don't know what having a father would be like. Yeah, it's because all Sylvari just have a mother. My father taught me more than he knew. And I'm not going to turn all of those lessons to benefit the Order. Or I'm going to turn all those... I'm not reading properly today. Blah.
You got a case of the stupids.
No, it's because you're trying to read fast enough to sound natural and then you skip a word or something. Do you think we can defeat him? Save Queen Jenna and Kryda? I hope so. The Queen is a good woman, and we humans are a strong folk. We just have to take it one challenge at a time. Speaking of challenges, are you ready to confront Landon? I am. I'll start with him, and when I'm done, Kryda will be free of my father's influence. You'll see. Then the Order will stand beside you. And you guys are just dancing on the apples.
Yep.
We're gonna make apple pie.
I was thinking more like applesauce.
Yeah, probably.
That one guy was making apple pie and it looked really time consuming.
Wait, now you're pink?
I am humiliation colored.
Okay. Do you guys see Tybalt's dialogue? Okay. Thanks for being so understanding. I know our partnership is new, but this has really been great. I agree. We work well together, Tybalt. I hope. I mean, if you wanted to, oh, never mind. To work with you again? I'd love to. Oh yeah? Really? That's great. Hey, wow. That's great of you. So was there anything else you need to know? Why all the apple barrels? Are they part of the plan? They look real, right? Totally scrumptious. Good. Okay, I have another question. Just
These ones don't anymore.
Preparations before we're ready to go. What do you need?
I'm beginning to believe these are fake.
So, what's the plan again? An ambush that Landon and his crew won't forget. You'll see. Okay, I look forward to it. Let's start!
Hey, to me.
That's the deepest voice I could muster, guys. I'm sorry.
If you're fighting, you'll need a weapon. Take my rifle. Ever fire one?
Ben tried to show me once, and I nearly shot his ear off.
You're gonna be just fine, you know.
Oh my god, he spun that rifle out. It is a very big rifle.
I'm ready.
Don't be frightened.
I like it how he just had a spare.
The Order of Whispers.
Oh my god.
Never stand alone.
Surrender or die.
Ninjas.
How do they come out of the ground?
Did you think you could hide from me on some remote island? You're under arrest, Lady Beetlestone.
Tell my father I'm not his little girl anymore. I'm free, Landon. Free of him and free of you.
Lady Beetlestone, if you think a few apple barrels will stop me, you're going to be disappointed.
Boom!
Landon, you got 2 disappointments tonight. First, Demi's not going back with you. Second, these aren't apples.
I went kaboom.
Who could have known that that was some kind of trap?
I wonder.
They're all talking at the same time.
How do you like talking? I can talk too. I'm helping.
I can't thank you two enough. You saved my life, and you've given me purpose. I'll never be a pawn again. I'm going to join the Order of Whispers and become a real operative. In time, I'll do what you do. Help to save the world.
You'll be a great agent someday, Demi. For now, the information you can give the Order will save a lot of lives. Head into the cave. There's a light bringer inside waiting for you. Maybe we'll meet again someday.
Tybalt, I think I still owe you an apple cider.
That you do, buddy. But we've got one last thing on our agenda. The Preceptors have asked to see you.
The Preceptors? Who are they?
The 3 Preceptors lead the Order. They work for the Master of Whispers. His identity is kept secret to protect us all. If they want to see you, it must be big. But don't worry. I'll be by your side.
That's so specific. You did a callback to the apple cider thing, and you just happened to be the same person who was there for that conversation too.
I was just thinking that, and I thought that was great.
Yeah. It's almost like the game knew it was your character again. But it didn't.
Wait. Is this, we're leaving it now?
Yeah, yeah, it was over.
Well, wait, but there's this over here. It's still in the instance.
Well, yeah, the next quest is like right here.
Oh, I see. It's just a different way of exiting.
The Chantry of Secrets is the next mission.
Mm-hmm. I was confuzzled.
Yeah, you always know when the mission's over because the door icon shows up over your mini-map.
Yep. Okay.
Challenge!
Oh, you guys are fighting him.
Hero point!
Hero point!
Hero point! Gimme. Screw up the little ninja.
I have an Asura thief.
Jesus.
So
I have been touched
Char with
by the-
wings look incredible.
Huh?
Yeah, she actually, that was a really nice looking Char.
Yeah,
I was kind of
keep
surprised.
seeing like Char, often like white Chars with
So who's
with
starting
wings.
this one?
They look amazing.
I will.
Wander wants to lead the one where you hit things.
No, this is the one where we talk to a dude and then we leave because that was it.
Oh, it felt like a dramatic entrance to a dungeon.
You'd think so, but no.
Ah, Chantry of Secrets map completion.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's just one of those hidden locations.
Well, so they actually added this later on. So when I was trying to get 100% world completion on my Asura, it said 100% for the entire world.
But not this.
But it hadn't counted this, which was really confusing. And it took me like, I want to say an hour to figure out what the hell was going on. Because there was... Did I miss something?
There's something by the entrance.
Right now it says
Secrets.
click to leave the instance, which is weird.
You know what? It's because we went through the portal.
Oh?
We never actually... We just walked through the portal. We never actually started the mission, did we?
I don't know. You did it.
Oh, yeah, you were...
Did you click on an? Did you click on an? Did you click on an instance instead of a quest?
No.
Well, there's a portal. You can. What the? What?
He got teleported
What
elsewhere
the?
to the streets of devastation.
Why am I down here? I will not contest this. This saves
I'm
me
in
a lot
Fort
of running
Trinity.
later.
Whoa, wait, yeah, get this waypoint immediately.
Yeah, this will save us some walking later.
This is
Like some serious
This is
walking.
one
Holy
of the
crap,
end
that
game
is fortuitously
zones.
useful.
so. This has to have been unintentional.
Hey, that works out great. No, actually, you get to Fort Trinity through any of the Order halls, but so technically that's intentional. We just did it.
Oh, I don't know if you want to fight her.
No, it's level 71.
She's too high level for us.
Yeah, that is more or less the
level
beginning of the
70
end game of the.
I was seeing if the hero point was
Classic.
like beer or something.
Nope.
It's hero points.
No.
So we're in the wrong place,
sadly.
right?
Yeah.
Yes,
so we
have
go
to go
back.
Our goal is north of us. It looks like, isn't it? Oh, it's way up there. Never mind.
Yeah, it's same place. Just warp back to.
Warp back to the Deadeye.
I was mixing it up because when you're on a quest, it gives you 2 green things.
I think what happened was, Wander, you were way too
Yeah.
close to the portal.
No. I just went through the portal. I wasn't thinking.
Okay.
Are you guys here?
You doof.
There you go.
There we go.
Now this should work. Yeah, it's moved this time, so I think we're good. Interesting, this might be the old Chantry of Secrets. Maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's the same one. They had an older one that was just some dudes in a cave.
This is our dude cave where we be dudes.
Hey, there aren't as many people standing around, though.
Yeah, well, it's because it's a plot mission.
Oh, it's the
Story.
plot one, yeah.
Weird. That's a weird globe thing.
Yeah, it's probably... You know how spy organizations always have a map? Map of the world.
I think it's the ley line map.
Welcome to the Chantry of Secrets, Initiate. My name is Halvora.
I'm
Dord
hideous.
Valens and I are the Preceptors. We guide the Order of Whispers. Riel is our attaché. And of course you know Lightbringer Tybalt. He speaks very highly of you.
Our operation succeeded, Preceptor. Demi is safe, and soon we'll have enough information on Codicus to keep him under wraps for good.
You've both done exceptionally well. Tybalt, we've decided to keep you on field duty.
Really? You mean it? I'm gonna keep working in the field? I'm gonna keep working in the field! Yeah!
As for you, Initiate, we're promoting you to full agent and permanently assigning you and Tybalt as partners. Congratulations. And with that in mind, it's time for your next assignment. Riel, give the agent a quick briefing.
Some of the lesser races have asked for assistance. I'll show you the dossiers, and you can choose where you'd like to investigate.
Oh,
She had
this is
like
where we...
devil wing horns.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can choose to get to know the Skrit,
The Quaggin, or the
Hylic.
Hylic.
The Hylic
Skrit.
are the... You really like Squid? The Skrit.
Oh, I wanna
Skrit
be
are so
Quaggin.
dumb. They're great.
Okay, Skrit.
They like shiny.
I've never actually done the script before. I've done everyone else, so that works. A rat-tastrophe.
Rat-tastrophe. This is the ideal. All right, next time. Skrit time next time. Level 57.
Yay.
All right, well that'll be the end for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's the end of the 40 missions.
Yeah.
Yep, and then that means we get to pow around with Skrit for a long time.
Yeah, so if we wanted to, it looks like they changed it. Originally it had like level scaling. So it would be like 50, 53, 50, whatever, but they've just made it like flat. At level 50 you can do the entire 50 plotline. But I think next time we should just explore a zone. Keith, should I just throw a bunch of money at you so you can keep leveling crafting?
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let me go get it. Well, no, I gotta go get something else. Not the money that I need.
What town was I in?
I'll probably go play South Park after this. Probably.
Oh yeah, Black Citadel. There we go. That's the town I've learned so far.
Oh, we got spirit shards from that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Loading
They're
up Black
kind-
Citadel looks weird because it looks like there's a giant like Death Star floating in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for coming to the stream, everybody. The end. That's it for tonight.
Okay. Give me a second, Keith, before you get off. I want to send this to you. Or have you already gotten off?
I'm here.
Okay, cool. Send mail. Okay.
Oh, giving him more dye? I have
Yeah.
a ton of dye. I have about 20 or 30 different vials of dye. The messages he's sending.
There you go. Alright, you got 30 gold. Try and get as many levels out of that as you possibly can.
And then I just send it to random people in the guild.
Please don't do that. Any spares you have, you could send back. Would be appreciated. You're probably gonna end up needing it.
I want you to die. Your armor. It is actually called humiliation dye. You weren't joking. Wow. Wow, that's actually what they called the pink dye. That's alarming. Well, time to dye my armor pink.
Yeah. What I was rocking for that last section.
There it is. I am hideous.
Holy shit, iron ore actually sells for a fair bit.
Nice.
I am hideous, Wander.
Let me come see. Where are you?
I'm at Black Citadel.
Why?
Because it's the only town I'm used to.
Oh, fair enough.
Do you want me to send you all the dye I can?
Might as well.
I might as well.
Oh boy.
I wish you could dye your mushroom cap.
This sure is a color scheme. That's called tattoos, Wander.
Yeah. You're right next to a... Oh, wait, no. You're next to a Char, who for a second I thought was pink. Oh, you are... Yep.
I kept the green. This was a mistake.
There we go.
I'm a snow cone.
Solidarity forever.
I'm a snow cone of mistakes.
We look like we're here for a wedding party or something. We're like
You
the
have
bridesmaids.
Count... Wait. You have General Grievous as your pet.
Yes.
Wait, you have General Grievous. Oh, no, that's not General Grievous.
Clockwork monstrosity.
I was excited.
I mean,
for a
that's
moment.
kind of what Grievous is. To be honest
That's
here.
probably when
Yeah,
they did
General
his,
Grievous
like,
is the
Slayer
Clockwork
mode.
Jedi.
Here. I'm gonna splurge on something stupid. There we go. There's my new one.
See, random person in chat. That person's offline right now. Oh, they're all offline right now.
Are you sending your dyes out or something?
Yeah.
The spare ones that you don't need?
Yep.
I've probably actually given him.
So, I'm gonna get
extras.
off, but Keith, I want you to look at my new pet.
That's poop. Oh, it's a pet
Oh.
rock.
My messaging
rock
was
with
suppressed
big
because
googly
I've
eyes.
mailed Keith 2 or 3 times.
It was probably not worth it, but I love it.
I just
Did you
find
pay
that
money for
weird.
that?
A little, yeah.
Wait, what did you pay money for?
A pet rock.
A pet rock?
So when we investigate the Skrit, how are they going to feel about my Skrit slave?
I wonder if I can... wonder if there's an endless script
Oh, it's rolling around. That's dumb. Everything's dumb. I'm getting off.
Well, have a good night.
Is there no endless script
User
tonic?
disconnected from your channel.
Aww.